right, guys. We are up this morning. What's up, Christopher? All right, team. So tomorrow we have CPI data coming out, and yeah, it'll be a chaotic week with all this stuff happening. Let me get the music going. Let me know if you can hear the music once we go live. Give me like 30 seconds. But yeah, CPI data released tomorrow. There we go. Let me know if you can hear the music. Yeah, it's gonna be a week. Hey, let me know what your predictions are for this week. It should be fun. Yeah, it should be fun. Spy up today, spy up to 408, so back up there. That's what we want to see. I want to see positive action. The only thing that there could be some considerations for is, are we going to be overbought heading into the CPI report tomorrow? Like, are we going to be overbought heading into that? That's the question here. Is, are we going to be overbought heading into that? And yeah, I don't know. Coffee's good. Coffee tastes good. Yeah, so Tesla at 300s, which is right around where the split price was. We have SPY up there at 408, so we're going to be trading futures today. That'll be fun also. Y'all do me a favor, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. GameStop. We got Bed Bath & Beyond. Here's GameStop. GameStop up to almost 30s here. It's Tesla at 300s. Let me know if you think we should buy the SPY today. If you think the SPY is going to run this week, or if you think we're going to have some red action this week, let me know. We're also going to do our polls as we do normally here. We do some polls to kind of vote to see what people's sentiments are regarding everything happening. So yeah, I'm doing TQQQ. Hey, good luck, Ramsey. What's up, Robert? Ricky? No polls yet. What's up, Leslie? Gary? ABC? Christopher? DS? Nat? Ricky? Hey, what's up, guys? Felix? It's a bull trap? Hey, it might be, bro. I don't know. Bullish or bearish on tomorrow's CPI data? Bull or bear? Let me know. Pretty good few green days for me, to be honest here, man. It's been a nice few green days for me here. My swing trades have all been green. All been green. Yeah, pretty nice little group of swing trades here. If you guys remember Friday, we're still in GameStop. Number one, we're holding NASDAQ, we're holding NEO, we're holding Fubo, which we made a bunch on Friday. We're holding DraftKings, which we made more on Friday. We're holding Disney, which we made more on Friday. So yeah, so our swing trades have been pretty well. Our day trading's been going decently, not as good as our swing trading has, though. All right, so far out of 12 votes, we got a complete 50-50 split. 50-50 bull, 50-50 bear. Now we have 57-43. We're going to do our Twitter poll as we normally do. All right, so we're going to do our poll on Twitter as we do. All right, guys. So we're gonna do a poll as we do. Tomorrow is the day CPI data drops. Calls or puts on the market this week. Let me know. Y'all do me a favor, hit the like button when you come in here. It's a fun week, man. These are my favorite weeks. Uh, we get some action this week. But yeah, we just did the poll on Twitter. Let me know. Vote on that poll. Let me know what you guys think. Here is the CPI poll on Twitter. If you want to vote on this one, whether you're buying calls or puts, it's at Beginner Trades. There's the link. That's because it's super choppy this September. Well, here's the thing, okay? This is something to consider. It's September. And if we look at a 10-day chart, the market has been ripping up ahead of the CPI report. And so if we're basing it off of just general extension, I think there could be an argument for us being a little bit overbought if we hold these gains today leading into the CPI report tomorrow. Now, again, I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm not saying we're going to tank tomorrow, but I think that there is an argument for that considering the extension of the market currently. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, we've had some bull action in the market. And so, yeah, we could be extended. I don't know. I hope not. I want to see the market continue to rip up. I usually remain cautiously optimistic in that regard. I want to see the market do well. But, who knows, man? We really don't know what the market's going to give us. And so, yeah, we're going to hope the market treats us right. But it doesn't always, as you guys know. Yeah, I hope we go up. But of course, you never really know here in those situations. So we'll see what we get. So far, 100% votes are for puts tomorrow on the poll. Hey, thank you ABC for the follow. Thank you, sir. Um, Also, Bitcoin back over 22K. You love to see it. I think we would tank tomorrow. I don't trust this market. You got to take your gains when you're up. It will rip to 4,600. You did say that, Ramsey. Hey, man, if you're right, bro, congrats, dude. That's a great trade if you're correct, man. Again, we got 100% put options on the Twitter poll here. Again, usually YouTube is a little bit more bullish. There's one of the dynamics I'm seeing. Like usually YouTube has more optimists. 58% are bullish on tomorrow's CPI data leading into it. 42% are bearish. If we look on Twitter, it's the exact opposite. We literally have we've had 7 people vote over the last couple minutes, and 100% are put options. So yeah, y'all vote on the Twitter poll. Hey, what's up, Mo? Hey, good morning, man. Hope you're doing good, brother. AMC. Hey, what's up, Beach? Good morning, guys. All right, guys. So All right, guys, and I think you can get 35% off of Top Step today. I think you get 35% off of Top Step. With a code. Let me see what the code is. Oh, I got the email. Let me check it. Code Monday 35. Monday 35. So here, check out this link if you want to try out Top Step. Go ahead and pin that to the top of the page. CPI is tomorrow, Persian. It's CPI week today. So it's just causing some activity in the markets for sure, bro. So there's this girl I like at work, but she's got a man. Oof, man, bro. I don't know if I want to get involved with that. Depends on how serious they are, you know. You know, that's the real thing. It depends on how serious they are, bro. If they're serious, you just leave it alone, dude. You know. All right, guys. No tunes today. Can y'all not hear the music, bro? I'm sitting here listening to music. Nobody can hear it. Okay, my bad. That's my fault. Here you go. Hey, bro, how about those Saints this weekend? I'm not gonna harp on football, okay? I'm really not. All right. I'm not gonna harp on football. But how about those Saints today? How about them? We're not gonna hear anything. Chat's silent about the Saints, you know? Nobody's gonna talk about their come from behind big victory, blocked field goal. Nobody's gonna say anything about it. I don't want to hear about the Bengals either. Okay. I don't want to hear about Joe Burrow. I'm sad for him. But how about the Saints? The Saints did that. Cheers to you guys. How about the Saints? Hey, can y'all hear the music? Let me know. You should be able to hear the smooth, cool sounds of John in the morning right now. Let me know if you can. Dude, Twitter. Sometimes Twitter is just brutal, man. Oh, dude. It's hilarious sometimes, but it's also funny. All right. It's hilarious, but it's also brutal sometimes, man. The comment section, it's hilarious. Like, people are funny. The internet is hilarious, but, like, you know. Oh, man. Sometimes it's harsh, too. Sounds great, bud. Hey, what's up, Mark? Hey, bro. Yeah. Does Leonard Fournette wear his original LSU jersey? Bro, Fournette was a monster when he played for LSU, bro. Like LSU, our recruiting is it used to be good. It's okay now, I would say. It's not the best, but it's okay. And when Fournette was there, he was the only real player that everybody was behind. Everybody was that's all that anybody would ever talk about is Fournette, man. Fournette was just a different animal, bro. He was just a beast, dude. I miss Fournette right now. I wish we had him right now, Honestly, LSU, we beat Southern, but it is Southern. And if you're from Louisiana, like I am, you kind of know Southern was going to be a win anyway. Like there was no way we were not getting a W against Southern. Southern's great school. They're a Louisiana favorite, but they're not going to beat LSU. And I don't know, man. We got a new coach. The Saints, man. I don't know. I wasn't impressed with Winston. I just wasn't impressed with Winston, bro. So yeah, CPI data comes out tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow. Hey, what's up, Swervin? What are y'all watching today, guys? Are y'all predicting a good or bad week? If we look at the poll here, we got 75 votes, and vote on the poll. Hit the like button when you come in. So far, we got 64% saying bullish, 36% saying bearish. Yeah, let's see what we get today, guys. It should be a fun day, man. Yeah, how's Bitcoin doing, man? Crypto stocks, here's Bitcoin. Over 22,000. If we look at crypto stocks, Mara up, Riot going to be up, SOS is going to be up. The ETH merge is tomorrow as well. That'll be fun too. Here's Aapl. Aapl flying up today. Here's Tesla. Should I put 4 charts up on the screen? Might be time to, right? Here's Aapl, Tesla, SPY. We got Bed Bath & Beyond up today. But, man, look at Aapl. Apple's gapping up more than a lot of these are, realistically. It'll be a green pre-market. Who the hell knows from there? Bitcoin, watching TBLT. Hey, what's up, Michael? Just hit the like button, hey. Y'all do me a favor. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Run those like counts up. Let's open up our Discord. I don't think I've even opened up my Discord today yet. So let's see it. Let's put our all right. So we got some votes on our CPI poll here. We got about 20 votes in about 13 minutes or so. 68% think puts for this week. 32% think calls. Vote on the poll. Let us know what you guys think here. Tomorrow, CPI data comes out. We got a lot of stuff happening this week, man. We got Oracle earnings this evening. We're going to be covering. Tomorrow, CPI data comes out. Then Wednesday, we've got fundamental data. We've got PPI Wednesday, Thursday. Let me look at the economic calendar. We got a lot of stuff happening this week. It is going to be a crazy week, and yeah, it should be fun. All right, guys. So Apple up. We got the SPY gapping up nicely this morning as well, up to 408 over VWAP here. If we put the 200 moving average up on the chart here, here's the 200 moving average. Watching it, the 200 moving average is right around 408.12. So this is the 200 EMA. We got the VWAP right around 408.65s. So we're watching that also here, team. Again, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Let's bump those numbers up. Let's try to break 100 likes before 7 a.m. if we can. And then we also have GameStop up, Tesla up, Apple up. We're going to be day trading futures today. So we are going to be trading futures. Been swinging crypto futures all weekend, going crazy. Check out this indicator. All right, so Disney CEO lays out early plan for digital future. Disney amazing. Call it 95, man. What a vision. Hey, thank you, Joshua. I appreciate the kind words, man. We try, bro. We try. You know, honestly, my swing trades have been just a different. Again, I don't know why it took me so long to start swing trading. I really don't know. I don't know why it took me so long. You know. But my swing trades have just been very, very profitable for me. Like very, very profitable. The only one that it didn't was Intel. But even Intel is kind of starting to come back a little bit anyway. So as I thought, I probably could hold that one until it came back. And I didn't want to tie up my buying power anymore. I've already made enough to where it doesn't matter either way. But our swing trades have just been really nice. Just really nice. And so these are our swing trades today. If you want to take a look at we're not going to show you exactly what they are or anything like that, but this is just the profit and loss on our swing trades right now. Hold on. So this is just the P&L on our swing trades today, right? So 27, 23 profit, 20 profit, 20 profit, 52 profit, 13 profit, 18 profit, one losing one right here at 65. But yeah, really nice. My swing trades have just been, very profitable, very profitable. And I think it's one of those things where I have just gotten better at foresight in that regard. I think I've just gotten better at foresight. And I think that swing trading can be a powerful thing. I day trade, of course, but a lot of people are going to find value in swing trading as well. Yeah, swing trading is money, 100%. I'm in October Q puts. I'm adding to the position if we keep going. What's the strike price? Please decide to us swing trading. What's up, Viking? What's up, man? How you doing, bro? Please describe to us swing trading. Swing trading is just holding, just not day trading. It's not investing and it's not day trading. Okay, so swing trading just means you're holding overnight. You're holding at minimum of overnight. Some swing traders buy one day and then sell the next day. And even though they're only waiting, they could be less than 24 hours in their position. It's still considered a swing trade if you hold it overnight. If you don't day trade it, if you hold it overnight. So swing trading can be holding something overnight all the way up to holding it for a month or two, a couple weeks up to a couple months. So yeah, swing trading is it's not day trading, but it's short-term trading. It's not like investing, right? So it's short-term, but overnight plus holds, if that makes sense. Hey, what's up, Quan? My put strike price is 300. Hey, nice, man. All right, guys. SPY at 408.60s. So we got Apple up there at 158s. Also, guys, right now, like I said, if you want to try out Top Step, the funded account program, a lot of people are going to find value, and you'll see me trade futures today. But if you want to try out Top Step's funded account program, check out the pinned link here. If you use the code Monday35, you can get 35% off of Top Step only today. And so, yeah, check out the link in the chat. And how did you guys do last week? Green or red week last week, guys? Let me know. All right, guys, we've got a decent amount of votes on our Twitter poll already regarding CPI. 63% are saying puts this week for CPI reading. 38% are saying calls here. So again, let me know what you guys think. Vote on this poll right here on Twitter. Give me a follow on Twitter if you can. And let me know what you guys are expecting for all this stuff. Lower highs coming up. What's up, Pawn? Hey, what's up, dude? All right, guys. Apple up to almost 159s here. Tesla at 301s. We got GameStop at 29.80s. Yeah, bro. Honestly, my house is a mess right now, dude. And this is a fun week, man. This is going to be a big week. Big brother trading. Hey, what's up, man? Hit that like, people. Hey, we appreciate it, guys. Yeah, let's try to get those numbers up to over 100 likes before 7 a.m. We got 18 minutes before that happens. We're at 44 likes, guys. You can do better. Hit the like button. We appreciate it. GameStop up to 29.80s here. Tesla at 301s. Is Tesla a buy? We have Apple up to almost 159s, almost back up to 160s here. And the SPY is at 408.60s. So, yeah, let's see if we can get anything favorable here. And vote on the CPI poll if you haven't already, guys. We appreciate it. Still a little bit early for everybody, I think. Hey, we appreciate it, Just. Thank you, brother. We appreciate the follow, man. How about the Bucks, man? Again, if nobody says anything to the Saints, I understand, bro. Listen, I understand. Apparently, there's a parade in our city yesterday for. Yeah, man. Sad day, bro. Pawn, you'll have to come to New Orleans or Louisiana one day, bro. If you like parades, dude, Louisiana is the king of parade states, bro. Louisiana, man. Like growing up in Louisiana, everybody from Louisiana knows this. We have Mardi Gras parades, bro. And if you've never been to one of those, dude, if you've never been to like a real one, like a big one, dude, they're just a different thing. You know, they're just a different thing, bro. It is crazy. Everybody gets up early. The morning ones are actually more hyped than the evening ones. The morning ones, everybody gets up at like 7 a.m. And it's just a huge party at like 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning. Craziness going on. Kids have fun, so it's not, you know what I mean? But yeah. If you've never been to a New Orleans style Mardi Gras parade, you're missing out. Aapl at 159. So let's see if it holds. Tesla bouncing at VWAP here as well. So we're starting to get some rebounds right now. We'll see if we continue. Yeah, Fubo. Fubo is one of the stocks that I bought last week as well. If you guys remember Fubo, I'm going to tell you guys my current swing trades and entries right now. Fubo. I'm in Fubo right now. My entry price was $3.95. So I got in Fubo right here at $3.95. That was my entry price. We are up nicely on that one. We got in DraftKings. We got in at $15.75. It is now at $17.75. So we were up about $2 a share. Our entry price for DraftKings was right here at $15.75. We told you guys when we got in it. We also are holding Disney. Our entry on Disney. Let me see what our Disney entry is. Our Disney entry was 111. So we are at 116s right now. So we ended up getting back in Disney at this 111 level right here. It is now at, again, it's now at 116s essentially, 116. So, you know, nice trade on that end as well. Neo, we bought Neo as well. We got in Neo last week after this dip, and Neo is up nicely today. Our entry on Neo is 1772. And so our entry is right here. This is our Neo entry right here. And so we're nicely green on that one as well. So, I mean, listen, it's really easy to be green on swing trades. GameStop, we got in GameStop. Our GameStop average right now is 24. 24s. We are at almost 30 here. So those are our swing trades right now. And yeah, they've been very profitable. We will take that. NASDAQ, we got in NASDAQ as well. And our entry in NASDAQ, which is not really a trade that I normally take, but I thought we might have some edge in it. Our entry on NASDAQ here is 60.70s, 60.7. So our entry is right here for NASDAQ. That is our entry. So yeah, we are very green in that one as well, man. And so just, and listen, I'd love to toot my own horn here, but it's really easy to make money whenever everything's moving up. Everything's moving up, man, you know. Yeah, bro. I'm so glad to join you. Hey, what's up? I am. Hey, good morning, man. Hope you're doing good, brother. All right, guys. So yeah, Tesla up there. We're gonna start trading as soon as we get that 11 a.m. How long did it take for you to become a profitable trader? Ooh, man, years. I would say years. Day trading is incredibly difficult, but you know, day trading, it's about discipline. You know. Hey, later, Beach. Have a good day, brother. Yeah, I'm not usually a big Kathy Woods person, but she said Neo is gonna win the day, and here's Neo. So I hope she's right, bro. Neo up to 1650s. Hey, you love to see it. Yeah, Apple guys, look at Apple here, man. Disney up there to almost 116. So yeah, swing trades have been very nice, very nice. Let me check on these polls here. So far we've got about 140 votes. Bullish or bearish on tomorrow's CPI data? 61% are bullish here, 39% are bearish. So yeah, let me know what you guys think regarding the CPI report coming out tomorrow. It should be a fun week. It really should. Should be influential over stocks for sure, and definitely over the futures market. We're going to be day trading the futures market as we do here as well. We got 9 minutes until I'm unlocked to trade on Thinkorswim. All right, guys. Again, vote on the polls. Let us know. Hit the like button here, team. We are at 63 likes. We could do better. We've got hundreds of people here already. A little bit, almost 200 people here. So listen, hit that like button, guys. We're at 64 likes. Let's bump those 35 likes up, or 36 likes up, so we can hit that 100 like goal before we do the opening. Before we can unlock our trading at 7 a.m. Oh wait, I can trade the SPY right now, right? TOS unlocked trading. Let me see if it lets me here. Wait, didn't TOS unlock trading on the S&P? Isn't that what I heard? Didn't I hear TOS unlock trading full-time 24/7 on the SPY? No, it's not letting me market into it. I mean, I know I could just buy the E-mini and the micro E-mini. Maybe that's what I'll have to do here. We're going to buy a micro contract here. Yeah, we just got one contract here on the micro. Hey, what's up, James? Good morning, sir. All right, so we're in one contract to the micro, kind of buying the dip to the VWAP here, 200 moving average in the situation. We do have Oracle earnings dropping this evening. Now we're going to be covering here as well. Oracle earnings. So y'all be ready for that this evening. That'll be fun. So this is a futures contract, Charlie. So the futures market essentially lets you get around the PDT rule. I can trade the SPY right here, which is the micro E-mini or the E-mini. If you look at the price action here on the left and right, here's the SPY, and here is the micro E-mini. And you can see the micro E-mini actually has a little bit more liquidity than the SPY does, but it's the same price action. Look at this: big drop, small bounce, small drop, small bounce, big drop, small bounce, small drop, small bounce. And so you can see we're up here. We can scalp this and just kind of cut this for a small W and kind of rinse and repeat that today. But it's the same price action. And so if you want to trade the SPY, and there's no PDT rule in futures either, so zero PDT rule in futures. If you want to trade it, look at the link. You can check out the link in chat if you want to try out Top Step. They are a funded futures platform. So you could trade this essentially in the futures market, and they fund you. So they give you a demo. If you can hit the target on the demo while following their rules, they'll fund you between 50 up to over 100K with a 90% profit split. Today alone, you can get 35% off if you use the code Monday35. And yeah, you can see the link and the code in the chat at the very top if you want to check it out. Hey, all good, Charlie. Yeah, man. There's no PDT rule in futures. All right, so we made a little bit off the micro E-mini today, just a small little bit. There's the SPY here. We're also looking at Aapl at 159s. Yeah, so Aapl guys just tapped 159 here. SPY up to 408.60. So I'm thinking about buying another little dip in the micro E-mini here. Again, y'all hit that like button. We have about 4 minutes before 7 a.m. and we have 77. So we need about 23. About 23 likes. If y'all could take the time and hit the like button, we certainly appreciate it. What about PIXY, guys? Another stock that moved. PIXY, kind of crazy if you really think about the movement here. PIXY, crazy movement. So futures trading. So, okay, if you really want to boil it down. Futures trading, when you hear futures, you're trading the future price of something, right? Really, most of the time it's commodity. So you're trading the future price of commodity, but there are contracts in futures that follow the broader markets, like the E-mini, the micro E-mini, stuff like that. Those follow broad market ETFs like the SPY and Q, right? So the E-mini does the same thing as the SPY or the Q. The indicators might be a little bit different. The pricing might be slightly off, but it's essentially the same price action. And so with that, there's no PDT in futures. So you can day trade, short, instant settlement if you have a margin account. and just day trade as much as you want in the futures market and essentially trade the SPY or the Q with having zero PDT rule restrictions. It's one of the easier ways to get around the PDT rule. And again, if you want to try it out, try out Top Step. Top Step funds traders in those markets. And so they'll give you a demo if you can hit that target. While doing it, they'll fund you, but it's also just a good way to try them out, right? It's $160 for the base package. You can get 35% off today if you put in the code. If you use my link right there and put in the code Monday35, you get 35% off today. And it's a good way to try it out. So even it's a lot cheaper to try out a funded account program than it is to put up thousands yourself and potentially lose that, learning, if that makes sense, right? But yeah, it's just a way to get around the PDT. One contract of the micro. Hey, what's up, Chris? About $4,100, about 4K. It's going to be essentially the S&P 500. So micro. Here's the regular E-mini. Same thing. The micro just moves a little bit different in terms of ticks per share, right? So the micro goes against you one tick, you're losing $1.25. The E-mini moves against you one tick, you're losing $12.50. So just a different, kind of like a different sizing. Like the micro E-mini is a much smaller size than the regular E-mini, and the regular E-mini can go against you very, very quick. You have 4 contracts that each contract, every tick goes against you. You lose $12.50 in profit or losses. Then you are losing $50 a tick with 4 contracts, right? And it moves fast, right? So you get it goes against you 5 ticks, you're down $2.50, and so it moves fast. And so if you're learning, I would trade the micros, but everybody's different. Hey, bro, Chris, how about those Tigers, bro? I saw that Saints game as well, man. Hey, how about my Saints here, guys? How about my Saints, bro? Honestly, I was doubting Jameis. I can't even lie, bro. I can't even lie. After the first half of the game, and y'all can't even get mad at me if you watch the Saints game. After the first half of that Saints game, I was talking about, hey, I'm not impressed with Winston. He freezes up in the pocket. He gets sacked too much. He has 0 legs. The O-line was struggling, to put it bluntly. They were just not doing well. So I don't really blame Jameis that much, but he's got to learn to scramble out of the pocket here. He can't just sit in the pocket and get sacked every other play. And so I wasn't impressed by him. But they came around and they did that in the second half. And so props to my Saints. They did it. Yeah. Yeah. No, you can make a living from it, Kevin. Especially with the big packages. Like the big packages, they'll fund you like $150,000. And so if you do that and you've got a 90% profit split and you've got a $150,000 account, you can run up some stacks. And so you can. It's difficult to get funded. It's not easy, but nothing. Of course, they're legitimately funding you, and so they're going to make sure to really vet you before. They're going to make sure to really vet you before they get started. Time for what? CPI comes out tomorrow, guys. The CPI week. Hold on one second. And again, let me know what you guys think. What are you guys watching right now? Favorite stock this morning? Let me know. Yeah, and I ended up buying Fubo, guys, last week, and that Fubo trade turned out very well. You love to see it. Fubo, Tesla breaking 300 today. Yeah, Tesla up to over 300 now. It's kind of dipping down to this $300 level right now. And so, yeah, we'll see if we get something interesting today. Does Tesla hold its gains? Here, I guess is the question. Does Tesla hold its gains? Let me know. We're going to ask this question here. Does Tesla hold its gains? I got to bring Carol some water. She's not really feeling that good, so I'll be right back. But yeah, while I'm gone, let me know. Does Tesla hold its gains? All right, we are back, guys. Tesla bouncing back up over the last two candles here. We got GameStop at 29.70. We did have one dip that we bought in the micro E-mini. Right, 100%, Chris, 100%, man. All right, guys, Apple at 158.90s. With everything moving up, Tesla will hold. Neo running. Yeah, Neo had some powerful moves today as well. I think Kathy Wood said something about Neo, but yeah, Neo up, and we are swing trading this one again. Remember, we bought this one right after their earnings dip, or right after, I think they ran a little bit for earnings and then pulled back a little bit, and we bought it right after that. So we are sitting on this one as well. Oh man, it is cold in here. But it is CPI week, guys, so it's going to be some crazy, interesting weeks. All right, guys. Apple up to 159s here. Neo up to 1950s here. We got GameStop up to 2970s. E-mini dipping under the $4,100 level here. So, yeah, we'll see what we get. Tesla trying to move up here. Here's Neo popping up. All of my swing trades are green right now. All right, so we did 64% saying puts this week for CPI data. Apple, pop it up, guys. Look at that, 159.15s. So that one's making moves. The E-mini is at 4,100s right now, 4,100. So we'll see if that one continues as well here. At least we got crypto and Bitcoin bouncing back. That's nice to see. The ETH merge is set to go through at midnight tonight, I believe, right? Let me check when merge. Apple pop it up, though. Probably going to drag the rest of the market up. Okay, so the merge is actually set for... Not right now. It's going to be set to... Did they change the date? 2 days, 14 hours, 15 minutes. So this is... It's not going to be tomorrow then. I thought the merge was set for tomorrow. Hey, what's up, Larry? I scalped a Tesla call last Friday. Hey, nice, man. Hey, what's up, Matt? 900 to 1,000 was tough ground for Tesla to clear and hold. Will be interesting to see if we can hold this level. Yeah, for sure. Looking at our polls here. Again, bullish or bearish on tomorrow's CPI data. 63% are bullish. 37% are bearish here. So we'll see if these hold. All right, team. Apple all the way up to almost 160s here. Look at Tesla back up to 301s. GameStop, we got the E-mini at 4100s here. So 4100s. Let's see if this level holds. We got the VWAP right down here as well. Yeah, let's see. Wow. Wow, dude. Honestly, bro, augmented reality is the future of at-home entertainment video, bro. 100%, dude. 100%, bro. Augmented reality is the future of at-home TV. Bro, it really is. Like, wow, bro. That is super impressive, dude. Disney just released their first AR short film on Disney Plus, and it's super dope, man. Wow. That's awesome. They need to do this for like Jurassic Park, bro. Straight up. Hey, thank you, Charlie. We appreciate you, brother. Yeah, tomorrow, big CPI day. Should be interesting, man. Tesla getting some big green candles. So the merge is on Thursday. This is a run towards CPI. What's your prediction, Warrior? Hey, what's up, dude? I don't know, man. Again, I think we could see either side here. If we look at like the E-mini leading up to this, we look at the E-mini, we look at the SPY leading up to this here. There's some arguments to where we could be a little bit overbought leading into this. We have been moving up 1, 2, 3, 4 green days in a row here. And so with that CPI dropping tomorrow, there could be an argument on us being overbought heading into the CPI report. Now, again, I'm not saying that's going to happen. The last CPI report, we had a positive reaction. And so, I tend to think that they do balance sometimes. And with that, I wouldn't be surprised to see a negative reaction from this week's CPI report. But with that said, nobody knows. I hope, I'm a big optimist in the market. I want to see the market do well, and I hope the market does. I hope the market goes up from the CPI report. But again, let me know what you guys think is going to happen here. It should be fun regardless. And yeah, y'all hit that like button, bump the like numbers up, team. We certainly appreciate it. And yeah, let's keep the growth up here. So would you invest in Meta if Augment is the future? I think the questions for Meta are, is it cheap right now relative to where it has been historically? But the question is, okay, here's the reality. Facebook and Instagram are no longer as relevant as they used to be, right? So Facebook and Instagram are no longer as relevant as they used to be. Some of Meta's acquisitions and some of Meta's spending in terms of other things have not performed as well as they would have hoped. Just to give you some examples here, WhatsApp is no longer as popular as it once was. And I believe Meta bought WhatsApp, right? I believe Meta... Yeah, so Meta purchased WhatsApp. And so that acquisition did not turn out as great as they would have hoped. In 2014, WhatsApp isn't really used anymore. Telegram is way more widely used. And I don't know. I just think there's some question marks regarding Facebook and Meta's future. I think that Facebook not as popular anymore. Instagram not as popular anymore. Some of their acquisitions didn't turn out as good as they would have hoped. And I think what Meta has to do here is just get really good at acquiring up-and-coming things. They need to spend their money on acquiring safe, long-term business investments in acquisitions. That's what they need to do, because if not, if they pin everything on their own development of the metaverse, or if they pin everything on that, then it's going to be risky for them. I think they'll be around, but I think the question is, are they going to be as big as they are now? There's a difference between like a basic tech company and a social media company that thrives, right? There's a difference there. And again, that's the question mark I have for them, and again, let me know what you guys think. But yeah, look at Tesla here. Tesla's up there. Here's the E-mini right around 4100s. There's Apple at 159s. All right, so Netflix is talking about moving away from binge releases, so binge model releases, and I think that's the right move, man. Like, we've been watching House of the Dragon. I didn't actually finish it yesterday. If you ruin it for me, if you spoil it for me, you're gonna get insta banned here. Okay, so do not spoil House of Dragon for me. I didn't see this latest episode. I didn't see the end of it, at least the second half of it. But I think that's the smart move here. I think when you release it all at once, it makes people watch your platform for about a week, and then they turn it off, But I think that if you methodically drop them like weekly, I think that that's going to cause people to visit your platform a lot more, and it's just going to be better in terms of bounce rate and sentiment, or better in terms of bounce rate and retaining viewers. And so I think if Netflix is smart, they're not going to binge release it. They're going to instead they're going to drop it weekly, like old school TV series. Like, that's what they used to do. They for all my young people here, I should say, not kids, but for all my young people here, back before digitalized cable, back before that, your show used to come on once a week at a specific set date and time. So it'd come on every Monday morning at 5 p.m. or whatever it was, right? And that would make you look forward to it. You'd say, oh, this show's coming on tomorrow. Kind of what Game of Thrones is doing right now. And so with that, Netflix, I don't know, man. I thought Netflix was kind of cheap. I never ended up actually making the decision to purchase any. But I thought Netflix was cheap, right around 200. And if it dips below that, I think Netflix is just a powerhouse, man. I think Netflix owns. I think Netflix has got some great content that shows up. I think they've got some really good content that shows up on their platform. I think they've got some really good series, and I think they're ingrained in pop culture well enough to where they're going to survive long term, in my opinion. Maybe not though. Could be wrong. It's certainly possible I am wrong, but I think it's certainly higher probability that Netflix is going to do well long term. And so with that, if they're down to the $200 level, I think that's cheap. Apple at 159.17 here, 159.17. So hey, Apple's starting to move. Hey, what's up? What's up, Doug? What's up, man? Hey, thank you, Charlie. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, sir. VTYX. Yeah, we've had a few people mention this one. Yeah, VTYX, man. Look at this craziness here. It's up to $35 a share. 35. Pumping here, man. Wow. VTYX. This is Vintix Biosciences. Is a biotech company. I'm not seeing any catalyst here. High short float, small float stock. So it could be a short squeeze play for VYTX or VTYX. Here we also had Pixie if we're looking at penny stocks. Pixie ripped up. Is at 3160s here, 3160s. AMC up over 10 here, guys. So maybe it's time for AMC to run here. Apple up there. Bed Bath up to 880s. But yeah, look at Apple here. Apple up to 159s. CLBS. Short Q or UVXY. Inverse call towards end of day is my play. Hey, nice, man. Hey, good luck, brother. And you said you were on my Patreon, bro. I haven't even been on my Patreon in I don't know how long, dude. I appreciate it, though, bro. We got some Patreons, man, and I appreciate you guys. Sorry if I don't check in with you guys a little bit more. Hey, my man. Thank you. I see you. Charlie, thank you, sir. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Oh. All right, guys. So Apple moving up here. We got the E-mini testing here. GameStop at 2960s. Fed meeting September 21st. Yeah, that's going to be crazy. Larry, I opened a live on Forex broker. I'm not ready to go into Tesla, but I love to. But I want to buy Tesla before it skyrockets. It's never been this low. I want to buy it. Please help. Quinn, I'm going to give you some education here, brother, because it sounds like, you have a misunderstanding of what Tesla price is currently meaning here. Okay, so Tesla did a split. So yeah, like Tesla's at 300 right now, but they split their shares up into smaller shares. So they were about 900, almost 1,000 before the split, right? So 300 isn't the true price of Tesla. The true price of Tesla is thousands, right? So what happens in a split? It was a 3-to-1 split, right? Tesla was about $900, and that wasn't the first time they split, right? So when a company does a split, they take the $900 share and they split it. If it's a 1 to 3 split, breaking one share into 3 shares like Tesla did, then they're going to break every one $900 share of Tesla into three $300 shares. So when you add them together, it equals the same amount. And then if you're holding one share of Tesla, after the split, you're now going to hold 3 shares. There's not going to be any difference in that regard. And so yes, Tesla is cheap. It's at $301, but it's post split. It's after it was split. It's not actually it's not like Tesla just dipped all the way down to 300 from 900. It's actually the same value as a $900 share, essentially, if that makes sense. San Francisco Fed sees inflation at 2% target by early 25 per unusual whales. Interesting. Yeah, Tesla would be 4,500 if it never split. So yeah, Tesla is still, up there, but it's strong. It's strong. I like it. All right, guys. So Apple's still breaking highs. Look at Apple up to 159.90s. The E-mini is at 4,100s here, guys. 4,100s. We have Tesla at 301.20s. Yeah, but I mean, listen, I like Tesla. It depends. It depends, man. It depends on how you look at it. It's all relative to, how you look at it, team. All right, but yeah, so this week is a fun week right now, man. This is going to be a fun week right now. Okay, so just today alone, we have consumer inflation expectations dropping at 11 o'clock. All right, so inflationary expectation dropping at 11 o'clock. We have Japan PPI dropping as well. Tomorrow is when the big day. Tomorrow is the big day here. This is when everybody's going to be watching. Wednesday, we got English core CPI, like British CPI for England. We have English PPI as well. We also have, for us, Wednesday, we also have our PPI dropping, crude oil imports dropping Wednesday. Thursday, we have continuing jobless claims, import-export prices, initial jobless claims numbers coming out Thursday. Friday, we have car registrations across the world, and then Michigan consumer sentiment. And then we got some earnings reports this week as well here. If we look at the earnings reports, Apple ripping up breaking highs here. If we look at the earnings reports dropping this week, it's going to be a fun week as well. Today, we've got Oracle. So today we have Oracle this evening, I believe is what it is. Yeah, Oracle this evening. We're going to be covering that. And so that'll be fun. So it's going to be a full week of stuff going on this week, man. A full week. And yeah, let's see what we get, guys. Apple is still ramping up here. You love to see it. It's kind of dragging the market up with me as well. So it's good for me here. Yeah, here's my P&L. Just today alone on my swings. About $111. So, hey, we will take that. Apple, rip it up. UK delays PPI until September 22nd. Yeah, they're probably waiting to see what we do. I mean, our FOMC meeting is going to be right around then, like the day before that. And so CPI is Consumer Price Index. It's a judge and measure on inflationary problems or inflationary data. Hey, what's up, Billy? Good morning. Hey, yes, sir. Hit that like button, guys. UK PPI. A lot of people mentioning BBIG. We can glance over at BBIG right here. BBIG is up to 111s here. 111s, guys, for BBIG. Making a move. AMC at 1001s. GameStop. But here's the problem with BBIG. It's been split so much. Look at this thing. Or it's been diluted so much here. Like, this is the real problem. Like, look at this. This was BBIG Friday, man. Like, even if it wakes up, what's it going to move? 5 cents on a wake up? Like, again, people, this thing has been diluted so much. It's at 111 right now. What's the float of this thing? Float's got to be, what, over 400 million or something like that? That's what it looks like. It's either that or it just has zero liquidity here. Okay, so the float's 200 million. But, man, look at this. Look at this barcoding action here. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of BBIG. But it just doesn't look super interesting to me. It's up a decent percentage. I mean, it's up about 10% right now. So we'll see. GameStop up there. Tesla move it up. E-mini right over that 200 moving average here. And we might get ready to trade the micro again. We might have to wait for a dip, but we are now over the... all right, we went ahead and bought one contract of the micro here. Neo doing beautifully today, man. Beautifully today for Neo. If Goldman sells, they're buying elsewhere. The big banks aren't. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, let me be honest. I opened up a live account with $15. I'm up 45 in profit with Bitcoin, and I wanted to buy Tesla with that. But you guys won't lie. To me personally, you guys rock. Hey, we appreciate it, man. Yeah, just be careful, bro. Just be careful, man. Yeah, just be careful. Neo, ramp it up here, guys. Look at Neo. Neo up to 1970s. Again, I'm not telling you to buy anything. I have no idea what anything will do. And you got to just be smart. Be careful in these markets. It's the biggest thing, bro. You know? Goldman Sachs removed the free coffee perk, apparently. All right, guys. So, yeah, we're looking at Meta right now here. SPY dipping down. We'll probably end up cutting this small and just waiting. And day trading a little bit more actively at the open with the micro E-mini and the E-mini here. CPI is Consumer Price Index. It's a judge on inflationary data. So it's inflationary problem. So higher CPI is worse. Lower CPI is better. Expectational numbers for the CPI are going to be as follows here. Let me get the easiest way I look this up is the Market Watch calendar. To put it into perspective, expectations here. CPI drops tomorrow. Expectations are for minus 0.1%, which means that inflation is going down, which is what we want. We want to see negative inflation. You know, we want to see negative inflationary data. We want to see inflation going down relative to what it was, because the higher the percentage, the worse it is, right? So we want to see a lower core CPI. We're expecting 0.3 versus 0.3% last time. Last time we showed 0 for CPI. We're expecting minus 0.1. CPI year over year came in at 8.5% last time. We're hoping it comes in at 8% this time, which is good. Core CPI year on year came in at 5.9% last time. We're expecting 6% this time. That's the important data that we get, right? That's the important numbers that we're watching here. And again, we'll see what happens, but inflationary data drops tomorrow. And hopefully we get some positive, favorable stuff. Microvision. Yeah, it's been so long, bro. I remember Microvision had a lot of hype about it a while back, and now they're just a little bit slow, Hey, what's up? What's up, team? I don't really have stock picks, bro. I'm not really one to give out stock picks because I have no idea what anything's gonna do. That's not what we're about here. We're just a free resource and community for traders here, guys. So like we're not giving out stock picks. We're not doing any of that stuff. We're just kind of putting everything out there for free without claiming to be an expert, without claiming to be a guru. Everything we put out there is completely free, and so yeah, we're not giving out stock picks. But good luck, man. I hope you guys make some money. And yeah, MVIS isn't really doing much. It's at 450s. And so I thought it might be running, but yeah, it's at 450s right now. So it's not really doing too much. We'll see if we get something favorable here. AMC, Apple, Tesla, they've been all moving up. Here's Apple dipping down a little bit. Tesla his as well. I kind of want to dip by this Apple trade here. So we're going to buy the dip in Apple right now if we can. Quick little Apple dip. There we go. There we go. All right, so we're going to try to get in on the asking price here. All right, so we're in 25 shares of Apple. Just buying a little dip here. See if we can catch a little pop. There goes the E-mini and the SPY pumping up. E-mini now at 4,100 plus. So we're buying a little Apple dip, and we'll see what's up, DS. What's up, brother? Yeah, so yeah, y'all hit that like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Again, we're just a resource and community for traders. So if you appreciate that, hit the like button. Help us continue to grow. We certainly appreciate the love and support that we get here at this channel. And yeah, let's keep it up. All right, guys. So yeah, we are in Apple here, watching the micro. Yeah, let me All right, guys. So Apple's starting to move up. All right, guys. So Apple up to 159.18s here. Micro E-mini at 4100s. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Daniel. That's tough, bro. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, G? Hope you're doing good, brother. I like Apple just on a short-term dip buy, but again, who knows what this is gonna do, bro? Really, I have no idea. I hope it holds, but truly, there's no telling in this situation, man. I hope it holds, but we'll have to wait and see. Time will tell. John, do you see the market's rebounding this year? Fool, I don't know, man. I hope so. I'm an optimist in that regard. Here, we're gonna take a little bit more of Apple right here. So we got 50 shares of Apple. I'm an optimist in that regard, but I don't know, man. I hope so. I hope we get the market bouncing back. Like that's what I want to see, but who knows if that's actually what we're gonna get. New to your channel here, thanks for what you're doing. Can you give an overview of your trading style? And is it option trades you do? No, I trade futures and stocks mostly. So futures and stocks is generally what I trade. I do a little bit of everything, right? So I swing trade stocks, and then most of the time I'm day trading. I'm kind of moving over to day trading futures, and we day trade every weekday morning right at the opening bell. We got an account with 120K in buying power that we day trade futures and stocks at the opening bell every weekday morning. And so, yeah, we're mostly day traders, but we also swing trade, and we have been swing trading the last, we've been doing really, really well with our swing trades. Again, to put it into perspective, everything that we've gotten involved with over the past week or so, we bought DraftKings. Our entry was 1570s. We are at 1770s, almost 1780s right now. We bought Neo. Our entry was 1772. We are at 1975 right now for Neo. We bought, what was the other one? DraftKings, Neo. We bought NASDAQ. Our entry with this one was 6070. We're at 6350s for that one right now. What else did we get in? We bought Disney. Our average for Disney was 111s. We're at 115s, basically 116s for Disney right now. We also bought Fubo. Fubo, our entry on this one. And this is all swing trades, guys, swing trades. So Fubo, we bought Fubo last week. on a value play, expecting value there at 395. Fubo is at 450s right now. So 450s for Fubo. Nicely green in that one. And we also are holding Neo up here, guys. Again, 1770s. Our entry for this one was 1770s. We are at almost $20 for Neo. And Neo is looking great as well here. We're going to go ahead and cut a little piece of this Aapl trade off, lock in some profit, and then just chill. But yeah, Neo doing great, moving up. Tesla at 301s here. We're watching the E-mini, and we're going to day trade this one at the opening bell. It is bouncing right around that 200 moving average here. Hey, but I appreciate the support. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We day trade, swing trade every weekday right here for free on YouTube. We don't sell or charge for anything. We don't claim to be experts. We don't act like gurus. We just give everything away for free without claiming to be experts, without, charging for our content. Everything's free. I'm not against charging for content, but everything we do here is free. We don't sell anything here. Hey, what's up, Elevate? Hey, good to see you, bro. How do you get approved for futures trading on TOS? Just got denied. Well, you gotta have a big enough account, is what it is, Patricia. If you have a small account, they're not gonna approve you. I mean, I've got a $30,000 account, so I got instantly approved. They approved me very quickly. So that's usually what it is. It's just you got to get approved. All right, Aapl bumping up a little bit. So we're going to take another little piece off here. Just kind of scalp it at pre-market. Not anything crazy here. Nice little green cushion on the day here for my swing trades. Yeah, so crypto will be interesting here. How do you find entries on your swings? Well, I look at it in terms of value, right? So I'm looking at it in terms of value here. So what I'm usually doing is I'm trying to find healthy companies that are cheap, that are beat up, that are overextended on the downside. Like Fubo, I have Fubo's TV service, right? So when Fubo was down at the threes, I'm sitting there like, okay, this one's got a little bit of a following in terms of stock market. I thought it was cheap. And so I bought that and we got a nice little pop. Neo, I bought it for value. Neo had an earnings report, I believe, and then had a big dip from that earnings report. And so I bought that dip and wrote it back up. I bought the dip and wrote it back up. DraftKings, DraftKings football season is starting this weekend. And so I bought it last week. It might've been the week before that at 1570s because, under the assumption that football season was getting ready to start, and I wanted to take advantage of it. What was the other one? NASDAQ was kind of an accident, to be honest, but I ended up holding it because I thought there might be some value there in terms of extension in the overall market. And sure enough, we did get a rebound and we're green on that one. Also, Disney was just my favorite one. I think Disney is just a powerhouse of a company. They own all my favorite things. They own Disney, or they own Marvel, ESPN, Star Wars, and on and on and on, right? So when Disney starts dipping down to the 110s, I'm buying that dip. 105s, 100s, 110s, 95s. I'm buying that dip, and my plan is just to sit on that one as long as it takes because Disney's going to come back. In my personal subjective opinion, at least. So of course we bought Disney. We're riding it back. We bought it at 111s. It's at 116 now. So I'm looking at value. That's what I'm looking at in terms of my swings. We're looking at value. Same thing with like the E-mini and the micro E-mini. I'm looking at value. E-mini gets really beat up short term. I might buy that dip and ride it and attack that value. And again, guys, if you guys want to trade a funded account program in futures, Top Step has a 35% off deal going on right now. So you can trade Top Step, get 35% off packages. Top Step is a funded account program for futures. And so if you want to check out to see essentially what that is, here's the SPY. And you see me trade the SPY a lot. This is basically the S&P 500, the broader equities market. And here is the E-mini. And you can see it's the same price action here. So you can see it's the same price action, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And so you can see big drop, consolidation, big drop, consolidation. So these are the same charts essentially, and you can trade this left side here in the futures market with no PDT rule. And Top Step has a sale, 35% off. They are a funded account program for futures. They give you a demo. If you can hit their target on the demo while following their rules and conditions, then they fund you between 50 up to over 100K up to 150K with a 90% split. And it's a really good option if you just want to practice futures or try out futures. Instead of putting up thousands and thousands yourself, you need at least 4K to trade the micro one contract. And so instead of putting up thousands and thousands of dollars, you can try Top Step out. If you lose, it's not the end of the world. The base package is $160 minus 20% off, or minus 35% off if you use the code Monday35 at checkout today. And you can see that link. It's pinned at the top of the chat. So if you look at the chat, you can see it pinned to the top there. Get 35% off. And so yeah, you can check that out if you're interested. And yeah, GameStop dipping down a little bit. What do you hold long term? Apple, Disney, you know, blue chips, only blue chips. All right, E-mini pumping up here, guys. So hey, it looks good. Again, here's Apple. We're in a little baby trade of Apple here, but we'll give it time. CPI released tomorrow, so CPI comes out tomorrow at 8:30. And so yeah, today's CPI week, and so it'll be fun. All right, market's moving up here. Hopefully, it'll drag Apple up with us. All right, guys, market's moving up. Disney at 116s now. Fubo at 4s. E-mini making moves too. We're in Apple right now, kind of a little day trade in pre-market right now for Apple. Yeah, so it's a fun week, man. It's a crazy week in terms of fundamental releases here, man. This is just a big week for fundamental data. A lot of stuff going on. Neo up to 1980s. All right, guys. So still in Apple. E-mini making moves up. Neo at 1980s here, guys. 1980s for Neo. Hey, what's up, Dan? What's up, Jeff? Liana, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, Lucid Group. I saw Lucid the other day. I don't know if you guys saw it in our Discord here. And again, y'all give me a follow on our Discord if you have not already, team. All right, guys. So Apple breaking highs again. All right, Apple still pumping up. Yeah, y'all join our Discord. Let me know if that Discord link works. It should. Hey, what's up, Tiny? Good morning. Good morning. Tom Brady, bro. Hey, he's the GOAT. There's not even a question there about Tom Brady. He's the GOAT, bro. Clearly the GOAT for Tom. He's just a beast, man. You know, you can't even knock him. You can't even doubt him. I used to knock him. I used to dislike him, but man, you can't even argue at this point. He's the GOAT. No question. Well, Dallas has always been a disappointment, man. They've been a disappointment for the past 20 years. You know, Apple move it up, guys. So we bought this little baby dip in Apple, and we're just kind of riding it up now. Again, taking smaller positions, getting ready to day trade at the opening bell, a little bit larger and a little bit more actively. All right, guys. Apple at 159.40s here. 159.40s. Yeah, bro. Honestly, there was a funny stat, man. Tom Brady is more likely to win the Super Bowl than Aaron Rodgers is to win a playoff game. You know, which is just crazy. Honestly, if you really think about those stats, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Apple at 159.50s here, 159.50. So my Apple trade's doing really nice. We will take that. We're riding it up. And the rest of my trades are honestly going green in this as well. Again, just on my swing trades today, though, which have been really nice lately. If you guys have been listening to what I've been trading, we are up $114 alone on our swing trades. So we will take that. Nice green day here. The other one I'm thinking about is Meta here. I'm kind of thinking about buying the Meta dip, but I want to wait until all this fundamental data goes down today, man, because this is going to be a crazy day in markets, just a crazy day. Again, if you haven't already, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell. We certainly appreciate you all. Pumpkin spice. Hey, bro, I'm drinking right now a fall blend, and I've got the balsamic forest candle going live right now, bro. Okay, I'm wintered up in here, dude. I am falled up in here, guys. I'm a fall fanboy, bro. I love hoodie weather. I love the smell of pine in the morning, you know. Hey, good luck, Tiny. Apple looks strong. Yeah, hey, we're in Apple. We're holding it. We're trying to be patient with it. We'll see if we get something good. Again, we're in Disney, Apple, Fubo. This is our swing list here. We're in Neo, NASDAQ, GameStop, Fubo, DraftKings, Disney, Bed Bath & Beyond, Ape, AMC, Apple, and yeah, that's it. So, and we're green on everything except for today. Bed Bath & Beyond, we're slightly up. AMC, we're slightly up today too. Okay, so we're doing all right. Yeah, nice, man. All right, Apple's still making moves. Yeah, Astros, bro, just put a domination on the Angels, bro. The Angels beat us the game before that, though. You know. Yeah, but I'm sorry to hear that, Daniel. That's terrible, brother. That's terrible, man. I've had a lot of friends pass away, bro. These tattoo on my arms, man. This one right here is from one of my best friends that passed away. You know, when I was when he was 21 and I was 21. You know, rest in peace, my friend Nick. You know, sad, but yeah. John, what do you think will happen to Disney stock when they go under in Florida? Because I think Disney's gonna be fine, man. Disney is a money making machine, bro. Here's the thing that people don't understand. I think people dislike Disney for political things, right? But like, I don't care about any of that stuff, man. Disney makes so much money, and here's the reality: they're so diversified, is what it is, right? Disney World makes $20 million a day from their parks, right? Just from their park, Disney World makes $20 million a day. All right. Aside from that, they have streaming. They own all your favorite brands, and so they're making money in movies, tons of media. They own ESPN. You know, Disney owns everything. They're so diversified, it doesn't matter. If one of their business starts to struggle, their other businesses are still going to be making money. You know, and that's what people really got to understand. Like, it's not just one facet. People look at it and say, oh, well, Disney Plus didn't do great. Doesn't matter. Disney World makes $20 million a day. Star Wars, you know, Marvel's really the moneymaker. Marvel's the moneymaker. But my point is that they're so diversified that it doesn't matter. You should care. Look, I honestly, man, over the years, I've seen a lot of people take moral stances in the stock market. I think that's a sucker's game. Like, listen, y'all can take your moral stance in the stock market. I'm going to do what makes me money. You know, that's what the stock market is about. The stock market is not about moral implications. It's just not. The stock market is about making money, finding an edge, finding value. If you look at every company under a moral lens, then you're going to be struggling to get in anything, because none of these companies are, you know, none of these companies are Santa Claus, you know. Like, in the end, you got to just look at it objectively and say, hey, what's value and what's not. You know, I'm getting outside of any of that stuff. I don't care about any of the other stuff. I'm looking at it in terms of value, and you should too. If you want to make money in the stock market, that's what you should do. Don't get so, I'm going to show Disney what, and then just lose money, because that's what you're going to do, you know. And Disney doesn't care either. Like, that's the big thing. Like, they're not going to care what you think. They're making money. CPI comes out tomorrow at 8:30. What do you think about NVIDIA? I like NVIDIA, but I think there's some question marks regarding the ETH merge that's supposed to be happening sometime over the next couple of days. So when is the ETH merge? I thought it was supposed to be Tuesday. I thought the ETH merge was Tuesday, but apparently it's not. Apparently it's Thursday or Wednesday. When is this? Yeah, Thursday, I guess. I have to message Cam and see what's going on. All right, guys, we're in Aapl right now. E-mini pulling back a little bit here, so we're watching the E-mini dip. I feel like it's time for a new name. I've been Nick Papagiorgio from Huma for a long time now. Give me some suggestions of what my name on Discord should be. I like the great Trey Bino. Suggestions? Aapl looks bearish. Market is one of the most cut. Yeah, hey, 100%. Again, I've seen a lot of people take moral stances in stocks, and it never works out for them. You know. And so, listen, I'm not about that. I'm about making money. That's what we do. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna keep doing. We're gonna keep making money. We're not gonna take moral stances in the stock market. Again, you want to make moral. You want to take moral stances. You know, join a charity. Like, seriously, like, go work for a charity, you know, Like, donate your time to a charity. If you want to, that's what you want to do. If you want to take moral stances, don't come to the stock market. You know, that's not what this is meant for. Hey, what's up, Tilly? The Sultan of Swings. Hey, maybe it's time. Colonel Mustard. Apple looks bearish. I mean, Apple's moving up. What's bearish about Apple right now? I'm opening to here, and maybe it is. But Apple looks very strong. It might be a little bit oversold at this point in time just because it's up so much already, but I don't know if I'd consider that bearish. I think that's just oversold because it's up a huge amount already. What do you think about Oracle earnings? We're covering them. We're going to be live today. It'll be fun. I'm interested in it. We're going to be streaming them live here as we do as well. So stick around. The next week is going to be crazy in terms of activity here. So hit that subscribe button if you have not already. We're gonna get some crazy growth over the next couple weeks. All good, man. Yeah, all good, man. All right, guys. Apple up there. We got the E-mini dipping down here. I guess I'll try one more E-mini trade. This is the regular E-mini. I don't want that. I want the micro here. Yeah, we'll buy this on the dip. See if it bounces. SPY dipping all the way down to VWAP after making a big move to 409. How about Nate Diaz, bro? How about Nate Diaz? Anybody see that? Nate did that, man. Hamzat is just another animal, though, bro. All right, so we bought the dip. We're in the micro. One contract here. Taking a few little baby day trades while we wait for the market to open. Yep. In about an hour and a half. All right, guys, so we're trying to get a bounce back up here on the micro E-mini here. We're kind of taking small size heading into the opening bell. We'll take some larger size once the opening bell rings, but we're just going to be patient until it happens. CPI has to be lower. I think everyone can see a market going up on anticipation. Any thoughts? Yeah, well, I don't know, bro. I think people got to understand, like, Hamzat is a grappling master here. You know what I mean? And Nate is a black belt. You can see he tapped Tony, and Tony's a black belt as well. And so I think, yeah, I think it would have been surprising. I would have preferred to see Diaz versus Hamzat, but yeah, I was happy to see either one. I feel bad for Tony though, but you know, it is what it is, man. It's time for him to retire, bro. He's got to find something else because you know, it's just not. He's getting too old, man. Yeah, so again, in terms of expectational numbers here, CPI drops tomorrow. Expectation are for minus 0.1%. Minus 0.1% is what CPI expectations are for. Core CPI expectations are for 0.3%. CPI year-over-year expectations are for 8%. Core CPI year-over-year expectations are for 6%. And yeah, that's essentially what we got here. So we want to see it come in negative here. If it comes in negative, that's amazing. That's what we want to see. But who knows? Nobody knows what's going to happen. And again, patiently just kind of chilling, waiting for this stuff to, you know, show up here. Overbought, yeah. We might be a little bit overbought heading into the CPI report, but who knows? I hope not, and I hope we continue up. I'm one of those people. I want to see the market do well. You know, I don't want to see the market do poorly. I tend to be one of those traders that likes to see the market thrive. When the market doesn't thrive, people suffer, and so I want to see the market do well. But I do take both sides. I'll short the SPY, I'll short the E-mini, I'll long the E-mini, I'll long the SPY, I'll long the Q, I'll short the Q. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really a moral trader in that regard, and neither should anybody else, in my opinion. But I hope the market goes up. I hope I'm wrong sometimes because, again, the market going up is good for the world, is good for the economy. Are you from yourself? What? Where am I from? I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. How about them Saints? How about LSU? But that was already a given. We were going to win that. How about them Saints, man? Block field goal. What a game. What a game. Oof. Big drop in the market here. We're going to cut this and just chill. Again, pre-market has never been my forte, if you will. Day trading pre-market. So we're just going to chill here and wait and hopefully get some activity at the opening bell that we can capitalize on. It's still a green day for sure. So we're still green in the market right now. But yeah, we got to wait and just let this chill. Are you from the South? Yeah, I'm from Louisiana. Yeah, what's the dollar? What's the dollar index doing right now? Does TOS show the dollar index? No. See, what's weird, it shows up here. You can see US dollar index futures, but for whatever reason, it's just not showing up there. But yeah, if you look at the dollar index here, dollar's tanking here, and this is what we want. We want to see the dollar drop here. We do not want to see the dollar go up. Again, the reason for that is because this is the dollar today. Let's see the dollar. Oh yeah, this is what we want, man. This is why the market is thriving so much here. So the dollar has dropped essentially all day today, which is great. This is what we want to see. Again, when people lose money on cash, they put it into equities and assets and crypto and other stuff like that, right? So when people start losing money holding on to their dollar, when the dollar drops, nobody wants to sit on it. And so what do? They put it into equities. They put it into stocks. They put it into Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. They put it into assets like gold, silver. And so when the dollar drops, it usually causes the market to rip in that regard. And yeah, we are getting the dollar dropping, which is what we want. Hey, go Tigers. Yes, sir. That Southern game, man. What's the difference between buying the SPY and the micro E-mini? Well, the SPY, the micro E-mini is the futures contract. The SPY is the equity, right? So SPY is a broad market ETF. The micro E-mini follows the SPY, but there's some subtle differences in terms of like price action. So every tick up or down in the micro E-mini, you lose $1.25 or make $1.25, right? So if you hold two contracts of the micro E-mini and it goes in your direction 2 ticks, you make $2.50 in profit. Right? If it goes against you 4 ticks, you lose $5, right? If you're holding one contract and it goes in your favor 1 tick, you make $1.25, so forth and so on. With the SPY, it just bases it off of cents per share. And so the micro E-mini is a futures contract, and there's no PDT rule in futures. And so you can day trade, short, long, all that stuff, instant settlement and futures. And if you want to try Top Step out, you can check out the link right above the chat. You get a 35% off code and link to check out Top Step, which is a funded account program for futures. If you ever want to try them out without putting up the money yourself, you can try out Top Step. But yeah, it's just a futures contract. Yeah, Michael Thomas is back. Hey, Michael Thomas, we had Tyrann Mathieu as safety. He was doing his thing out there too. Yeah, Michael Thomas did that, bro. He did that, man. All right, guys. Micro E-mini dipping down a little bit. GameStop at 29.50s here. We got Neo at 19.70s here. 19.70s. Apple at 159s. 159s for Apple here. So we got some movement coming through. If inflation numbers are bad, do you think it'll negatively affect the SPY? Check out a 3x inverse leverage ETF called FAZ. Yeah, I mean, I think it'll probably negatively affect the SPY here, but we'll see, Again, expectations are for a negative 0.1%, I believe is what it was, like negative 0.1% is what they're expecting here in terms of inflationary data dropping tomorrow. Again, yeah, they're expecting negative 0.1%. Last time it was a complete zero all around. So last time inflation didn't grow at all. This time they're expecting it to drop by 0.1%. And hopefully that's the case. If that's the case, I think we're going to have a bull run. And I think that's kind of why the equities market is ripping it up as much as it has been today, in terms of like what's going on in those markets. Again, right now we got core CPI coming out at 0.3 is their expectational numbers for core CPI tomorrow. Regular CPI year on year comes out at they're expecting 8% versus 8.5% last time. Core CPI year over year, they're expecting 6% versus 5.9% last time. So those datas are dropping tomorrow, and we just got a lot of stuff. We got Oracle earnings after stream today, or after the bell today, after the closing bell, that we're going to be covering also. Just a lot of stuff happening here. And so, hey, hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit the notification bell. We certainly appreciate the support. Let's keep growing. All right, guys, Apple bouncing up a little bit. We're holding 10 shares of Apple. We kind of day trading the micro E-mini all day, essentially. So we're just kind of been day trading the micro here. We got Apple up there at 159.30s. Hey, what's up? What's up, Chin? Thank you, man. Euro draft emergency includes mandatory power cut. Yeah. So because the dollar tanked 1%, people went to buy money, losing equities that can tank 20% just today. It's not about that. It's not about any of that. It's about the psychological sympathy reaction. Okay. So people understand that as the dollar loses value, other people are going to flood other markets' assets, is essentially what's going to happen. Like, this is the common logic. It's not my logic. This is just common logic out there. It's not like this is me setting out this logic. This is just the known logic for something like this. As the dollar drops, on average, hedge funds, investments, they don't want to sit on losing assets. So what do is they take their money, they put it into other stuff. Like, yes, equities can be more volatile, but long-term, they're not. Long-term, equities market gives you the biggest return, the easiest and most guaranteed return on investment over anything else. Anything else. Equities and futures. So equities, investing in futures, investing in equities can give you the biggest returns over anything else, right? And so instead of sitting on cash, if the dollar's losing value, people flood assets. They flood equities. They flood futures. They flood cryptocurrency, gold, silver. They don't want to sit on their losing dollar. Like, is what it is. And it's not even about that. People understand that dynamic. They understand that sympathy. And so regardless of any of that, even if they're not moving it over, when people see the dollar dropping, they start to buy up stuff on sentiment, on sympathy. Like, that's kind of what happens. Yeah, I don't get how the dollar can lose value, but people will spend more. Well, the dollar will lose value, and investors, think about it like this, right? You're a hedge fund, right? And you're holding cash right now. But as you're holding cash, your dollar's losing value. Like, you sitting on your cash is losing money right now because the dollars that you're holding are losing value. And so what are you going to do? Are you going to continue to sit on a losing dollar? No. What are you going to do? You're going to take your money and you're going to put it into something else that is hopefully going to gain value, right? So you're going to take your dollars and you're going to put it more into gold or silver or something to hedge against the losing dollar. Like, that is what's going on here, and that's what happens. Hey, what's up, Rick? Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're doing good, brother. Yeah, all good, Tiny. No worries. But yeah, that's the common logic. That's why, like, especially in the crypto market and other stuff, that's why you want to see the dollar drop, right? It might sound counterintuitive, but you want to see the dollar drop because, again, when the dollar drops, people flood the market, people flood assets, like people buy assets because they don't want to sit on their losing dollar. They're why would you sit on something that's losing value? You're going to take it and put it into something that hopefully is going to gain value, which in this case, the equities market has been. Now it's not a guaranteed bet. Nobody knows what anything's going to do, but that's kind of the logic of it, at least. Yeah, below 8 would be very positive news. Yeah, so right now the expectations year-over-year CPI is for 8%. The basic CPI, they're expecting minus 0.1%. And so hopefully that's the case. If that's the case, that'll be amazing, and they'll hopefully get some good stuff. But nobody knows, man. Nobody knows. Carol and I went on a date last night, or the other night. You want to see the picture? It had been a while. Bro, Facebook is kind of glitchy, dude. There we go. Cut this out so you guys can't see. Yeah, so micro E-mini dipping under the 200 moving average at 4,100s. We got Apple still trying to bounce. So, hey, we'll see what we get. I'm still debating on whether I want to. Yeah, Carol and I went on a date Friday. Or maybe it was Saturday, First time we had been on a date in a long time, bro. It took so long, dude. Kids, man. Kids will keep you busy, bro. You got to invest that time in your family. Did you stop at Redbox on the way home? Yeah, dinner alone, no kids, bro. I don't know how long it has been since we have been. Last time we were planning on going on a date was we were planning on going on a date the week before that. Like the week before that, Carol and I were going to go on a date, but we decided to just bring our kids to go bowling and play laser tag because that was fun, And so, yeah, you know what I mean? So we actually got to go on a date and it was nice, Hey, thank you, sir. Thank you, guys. The thing is, people are often short-sighted. They think about the effects of a couple hundred in their pocket affect their lives, but not the trillions a day that move through the world. Right. I want to see the market do well, man. That's what people don't understand. Like people look at it and they say, hey, I have this small equity short position in the market. I want to see the market go down, but you don't understand the consequence of the market going down to everybody. Like it's going to broadly affect everybody. Love the Sims. Hey, Forrest Griffin right here, bro. Hey, look at that man, Forrest Griffin. Hey, I'll take the people say I look like Ryan Felipe. I'll take that one, bro. Forrest Griffin, I'm gonna reject that one. I'm just gonna say nah, not today. Hey, thank you, Ren. Yeah, it's been a while since I got dressed up. I mean, that hasn't actually been that long. We went to Mitch's wedding at Benzinga. We went to his wedding, in April. Got all dressed up for that. That was the first time I had been dressed up in a long time. Hey, nice, Jay. Hey, Beauty and the Beast. Listen, listen, I'll take it. I've accepted a long time ago Carol is far more attractive than I am, and that's okay. You know, listen, that's how you're supposed to do. That's how you're supposed to do it. Mark Wahlberg? Nah, bro. Maybe if I shave, maybe, bro. You know. Hey, John, have you been recognized in real life from this channel? Yeah. Yeah, I've been recognized a few times. It's awkward, though, man. It's awkward, though. You know? Like, I've had somebody want to take a picture with me. And then other people think I'm, like, somebody famous, when really I'm not, you know? But other people see other people saying, hey, can I get a picture with you? And then they think that, and then it's just kind of weird. And I have to be like, hey, look, I'm not famous. It's a very niche thing, you know? But it's cool, you know? RGLS. I don't know. I'm in Aapl right now. I don't know whether to cut it or not. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, I was recognized at Disney World, believe it or not. Hey, what's up, Chef? Neo up there in 1970s. Spy dipping down here, man. Like I said, glad I got out of my position. I'm just chilling here waiting. Micro E-mini testing VWAP right now. Aapl, everything's starting to move down a little bit. I'm assuming the dollar is rebounding some here. Here's the dollar right now at 108s, 108.85s here. So the dollar's starting to come back. Micro E-mini breaking under the 200 moving average down to the VWAP. Hey, thank you, Love the Sims. I appreciate you. Thank you. I mean, I've met a few people like Rick. If you guys see Rick in chat, Richard, I've met him, did some business with him. I've met a few people, man, you know. Everybody's been super nice. Everybody that I've met has been super nice, you know. We'll have to do a meetup thing one day, but you know, micro E-mini at 4100s. I think it's everybody's fear, like me, that if I did a meetup, that nobody would show up, and I'd be sitting there with, like, you know what I mean? I'd be sitting there like smoke perp, like, hey, where is everybody? You know. That's that. So I don't know, man. We'll see. I'd have to organize it and make sure. Hey, what's up, Cincinnati? Good morning, man. Aapl at 159s. We got Neo bouncing back, pulling back a little bit. I mean, again, we'll see if it holds here, team. We'll see if it holds. Here's the DXY. So here's the dollar index. Dollar dipped down a little bit, but it's been a pretty bearish day for the dollar, which is good for equities. It's one of the reasons you see the SPY bumping up. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's another fear for sure, Jojo. 100%, bro. Y'all'd be surprised. There's some weirdos, bro. There's some weirdos. There's some weirdos. Even with the smaller, I'm not under any delusions that I'm famous, you know. But even with the channel this small, you get some people that get a little bit obsessive, man, and just strange, you know, just strange. Look, equities market is falling down, but look at the micro E-mini here. So the E-mini, SPY itself, S&P breaking down here at under 4100s for the micro. Yeah, thank you, Richard. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, man. She definitely beats me, you know. Yeah, old neighbor. Oof. All right, guys, Aapl. Again, we're in this. Should I add more? I'm kind of tempted to add more here just in terms of extension. I'm going to add another 10 shares in Aapl. Just kind of poke around at it. We're going to let the micro E-mini play out here and day trade this a little bit more actively at the open. Billy, man, get out of here with that, sir. I know you're joking, but still scary to read, you know. But no, we bought the dip at Aapl. Nah, it's all good. I'm just messing with you. But no, Aapl up to 159.16s here. So we'll see what we're gonna get here with Aapl here. Apple's trying to bounce up. And again, it's a green day no matter what because of our swings here. Let's see what we get, guys. We'll see what we get. I guess here's a question. Should I start scaling out of my swing trades at this point in time? Like, I kind of want to cut some of my swings and then reconfigure them after the opening bell. And I think I might do that. Or after, yeah, I kind of want to cut some of my swings and then reconfigure them after CPI drops tomorrow. So I think I might, part of me is tempted to just get flat on half of these things. And then depending on how CPI goes, we'll go from there. And I know I'm going to be a little bit bummed out if, I know I'm going to get a little bit bummed out if the market just rips, but like regardless, I think that's a smart move here. And I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Just because CPI is tomorrow, it's going to be a crazy week. I'm not trying to gamble here. I'm really not. Like, I don't want to gamble. And so in that regard, I think I'm probably just going to chill and, you know, we'll hold a few of them, but yeah. All right. So we cut a little piece of them. We're holding a little piece of some of these too. But again, in this regard, I think it's probably the smart move to it's probably a smart move to just hedge myself a little bit, not hold on to anything super large in terms of sizing heading into the CPI report tomorrow, just because of the swings and the volatility that could cause, to be honest here. All right, guys, micro E-mini starting to pop back up a little bit. We are in Aapl. All right, guys, market's starting to bounce back a little bit. Man, what do y'all think about cryptocurrency, bro? Cryptocurrency, Bitcoin has been doing stuff. Neo bouncing back a little bit here. I'm trying to see what crypto is doing right now. Y'all think crypto is going to bounce back? Bitcoin back up to 22.3s here. You love to see it. ETH is actually down a little bit on the day, which is kind of different relative to how it's been in the past. Usually when Bitcoin does well, ETH does well. But I think with the ETH merge coming out this week, everybody's still kind of a little bit apprehensive to take anything super, super sizable in that regard. You know what I mean? I think people are still scared. Yeah. I believe crypto will run in October. Hey, we'll see. Hope so. All right, guys. Aapl still making moves. Still doing okay. I hope so, Ren. We'll see. Will there be an Aapl car? I don't know. What do you guys think? Aapl car or no? Honestly, if Aapl comes out with a car, I think that's game changing here. And I think that's a smart move because really, if you think about Tesla, Tesla is a tech company, right? So with Tesla as a tech company, it would make sense for a huge tech company like Aapl to get involved with there. I think if Tesla would have like an immediate big competition, you know, come up, it's going to be Aapl. You know, I think that is what Tesla's got to be careful of because, you know, again, that's something where I think Aapl, considering their capabilities in that regard, I think could be a threat to Tesla. But let me know what you guys think. think about it. Here's the thing, right? You might not like Apple. I'm an Android guy myself personally. Like if you look at my phone, I've got this Android folding phone here. You know what I mean? And so I'm an Android guy myself. But think about the size of Apple's fan base here. Now think of that fan base specifically targeted for phones and techs and iPads and stuff like that. Think about that if they channel that fan base to an EV, kind of what Tesla did in that regard. That could be massive in terms of sales, in terms of following. And especially, listen, especially when you consider some of the polarization that Elon has made himself in the political spectrum. I think that he's been a little bit outspoken in that regard. I don't think that's good for business. I know Elon's got a lot of fans. And again, I'm not taking sides either way on that. But I will say that I think it's bad for business for Elon to take one super polarized stance politically. I think that when you consider the fact that he's in the retail business, he's selling cars to customers. He needs customers. He's going to ostracize a large percentage of his overall consumer base if he takes a hardcore stance on one or the other political sides. And so I think in that regard, if Apple came through with their vehicle, I think, they can do some damage to him, man, Yeah, I think Elon has kind of learned after that, and I think Elon has kind of changed, and he's been less politically outspoken. But I think there was a while. I think some of the damage is already done, and I think it's going to push away potential customers of his products. And I like Elon. I'm a huge Tesla guy. I love Teslas. I'm going to get one day. But yeah, Apple doesn't have the manufacturing know-how to mass produce EVs. Yeah, but they can get they can consult it and figure it out. Listen, they can pay well enough to bring some people from Tesla over to them in terms of figuring out how to blueprint that and actually get it done. The only problem with Apple, and here's the only question mark in that regard, like for a company that is Apple's size here, for a company that's as big as Apple, here's the real thing, right? There's going to be obvious risks to doing that. There's going to be obvious risks to do that. And so in some ways, they might weigh in and say, hey, is the potential reward of getting into the EV game worth the potential risk of how much money and how expensive getting involved is going to be? And so, Apple doesn't really have any threat to lose, for their company to really lose any big, loss of value. They don't really have that threat right now, in my opinion. I think Apple is just ridiculously, safe as a company long term. But I think if they got involved with the EV game, I think that type of safety would go down some. I think there's risks to businesses just because of how expensive it is to get involved with something like that. Yeah, they'd have to partner 100%. They could just buy Rivian. Yeah, 100%. They could buy Mullen. I think Mullen's best case scenario is that they get bought out in that way. I think that's kind of what's going to happen, is that Mullen's just going to get bought out. I think the likelihood that Mullen succeeds standalone as an EV brand is very, very, very low. Considering, again, here's the reality. We trade stocks, so we know the stock market. And so we know the EV companies. We know Lucid, Rivian, Mullen, Polestar, NIO, Tesla, all the big brand EV companies, Rivian, Lucid, all them stuff. We know all of them, right? And so we understand what these other EV brands are, but the general population that doesn't trade stocks does not, right? So when it comes to buying an EV, what's the conventional person going to do, right? They're going to buy a Tesla. They're going to buy a Tesla or maybe like a Ford or a Mercedes or a Porsche EV if they have it like that. That's what they're going to buy, right? They're not going to buy one of these off-brand, Lucid, Rivian, Polestar, Mullen. They're not going to buy those because, frankly, they probably haven't even heard of it. And so, the likelihood that they're going to buy something like that is very low. Now, I will say I saw a Lucid the other day. So we saw a Lucid the other day. Carol took pictures of it. Beautiful car. Absolutely beautiful car. And so I think in that regard, Lucids are pretty. And I think you're going to have some people that want to go against the grain in that way and buy something that's completely unique to kind of shock value, But I don't think that customer base is big enough to really call those type of stocks safe long term, because I think there's obvious risks in that regard. I think that people in general are not going to, I don't think they're going to have a big enough consumer base. And I think when you look at their production numbers, that correlates with it. That correlates with what I'm saying. And so again, we'll see what happens. But if you had to buy an EV brand right now, what would you buy? Let me know in chat. Chat, what'd you buy? Let me know. I think Tesla's question marks. And again, I like Tesla. I think Teslas are great. Right. But I think if Tesla has any question marks regarding their future, I think there's a few things. Battery replacement is going to cause some negative sentiment and has been over the past couple months. Battery placement being 20,000 over the past couple months, that kind of coming to light is certainly a question mark. The other thing for Tesla here is, again, Elon and his political outspokenness, how expensive it is to change the battery out if the battery goes down, and also Tesla's customer support in response to that has been very difficult with the people who say, hey man, my battery broke down, only a year into this, and now you're asking me to pay $20,000 for a battery. Shouldn't it just be replaced? And I think instead of Tesla saying, here, no worries, we're going to give you that battery free of charge, which they should do, especially just to build up their public sentiment, they fought with the customer a little bit. I think that's bad in terms of sentiment for Tesla. I think that political landscape, there's vulnerabilities there, because I think there's a lot of politicians that are really not wanting the damage to the environment that the batteries cause, and so they're making rules in that regard as well. And so I think there's some vulnerabilities to Tesla long term, but I do think EV is the more efficient product. I truly do. I think the EV is just the more efficient product. All right, guys. Micro E-mini at 4100s here. 4100s. Apple popping up a little bit, guys. So, hey, Apple's moving up. All right, Apple at 159.20s here, 159.20s. Neo at almost $20 here, trying to break back up. We still have the SPY making runs. All right, guys. So Neo started to test $20 here. Yeah, the strain on the electric grid is a problem, but I also think that's a problem with the overall electric grid, not really Tesla or any EV brand. I don't think we should blame Tesla for our electric for the grid's incompetence. I don't think we should blame Tesla for that. I think that, in the end, the electricity companies are making tons of money from us, from everyday people here, and so I think they're being cheap. Instead of building the infrastructure that they need to support those type of capabilities, especially as we evolve into the future, I think they're instead limiting so that they can make as much money as possible, and that's something that I don't necessarily appreciate. And I think instead of getting mad at Tesla, I think we should get mad at the infrastructure. Neo almost up to $20 here. We have Apple at 159.18s. Yeah, Neo trying to push up. CPI data comes out tomorrow, Lois, tomorrow. So yeah, if you look at the title, it says CPI report week. Like this week, CPI comes out. It should be crazy in terms of volatility this week. Hopefully we get some good action. But again, stick around. We're going to cover the CPI as soon as it drops tomorrow morning at 8:30. We're going to cover it as soon as it drops tomorrow morning. So stick around. We'll be here for sure. And you'll be able to watch exactly what the data is as soon as it comes out. And then we'll be able to watch the stock market reaction to it as well, as we normally do every CPI release and FOMC release. And so, hey, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, guys. And we'll be here bright and early to cover that big news tomorrow. Right, exactly, AJ. Like the grid is the problem, not Tesla. You can't blame Tesla because the grid's incompetence. All right, guys. Aapl at 159s. All right, guys. Micro E-mini at 4100s. Root. Bed Bath testing Friday highs. Let's see. There's Neo still pumping up. Here's Tesla. Tesla at 301.20s here. Bed Bath at 901s. Green on the day too for Bed Bath here. So maybe we'll get some action today on that end as well. Aapl still at 159. We're in small position of Aapl here. Here's Tesla. Tesla at 301s. Where can I find the info on the data releases? Here, check this out. Yeah, I'm not sure, Ren. There's been some craziness going on that side of the as well, Ren. I've been watching that. We covered a lot of that stuff on our crypto show that we did last week. I think you should try a mohawk with the goatee. Oh, dude. Man, dude, why didn't I ever think about that, bro? Dude, it's time for that, bro. You know, like, listen, like looking like this, man, you know. Goatee? What do you guys think? Should I hit the goatee on everybody, or should I just stick with what I got right now? Let me know. Yeah, green on the day. We'll see, Matt. All right, guys. Aapl here. SPY moving back up. Getting some choppy action here. We're going to wait until the opening bell to really day trade this. Mohawk? Hey, let me know. Yeah, kind of hit the... You know, let me know if this works. I get a faux hawk here. You know. Does that work? My hair's too curly, bro, for a mohawk, dude. People, like, you can't tell my hair is curly. But, bro, I've got curly hair. So it's like... You might think I could rock a mohawk, dude. You know, my hair's too curly for that, brother. Chuck Liddell, hey. Who? I look like who? Bullzilla? Who was that? Sir? Dude, I don't know who that is, man. Should I know who that is, guys? Oh, here's his YouTube channel. All right, guys. SPY is sideways here. SPY is sideways. All right, guys. Market dipping down a little bit here. We still got about 45 minutes until the opening bell. Abe Lincoln? Oh. Yeah, 100% Liana. Liana knows. Liana 100% knows. like I can do whatever I want, but like usually I just ask Carol because she's the one that has to look at me, you know. Yeah, y'all would be surprised if y'all saw me. What my hair used to look like. Y'all would be surprised, you know. Um, Hey, one day maybe. What's up, Stonk John? Crypto stocks might squeeze up today. I don't know, bro. It depends on what we get, man. I think crypto stocks, the question mark regarding them is the ETH merge coming out. Bitcoin's moving up already, though. So the crypto stocks, I think, are already up in that regard already. So, like, they're already up. Like, Riot, Mara, like, they're already gapping up what they should be considering the Bitcoin resurgence here. So that's kind of what's going down. Is like, those are already up big. You know what I mean? Hey, thank you. Thank you, Rich. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. We try over here. We try. Um, yeah, my wife doesn't want me to clean shave, bro. You know, I used to be clean shaved. Again, I look like this. You know, I love how we're just talking about my appearance today after the goatee talk, or after the mohawk, uh, after the mohawk suggestion. Yeah, so Novo Nordisk and Microsoft collaborate on a discovery. It's not moving right now. Yeah, so everything's starting to pump back up here. Yeah, honestly, I'm happy with that. I used to hate looking young. Truly did. I hated looking young. When I was a teenager, no teenager wants to look 15. You know what I mean? And so I hated it, bro. I hated it with a passion. Now that I'm over 30, I'm okay with it. You know, I'll look young. That's okay with me. All right, guys. So Apple holding VWAP right around 159, back up to 149.70s. Here's the micro E-mini. It's at 4100s here, 4100s. GameStop at 2940s. We got Tesla at 301.20s here, guys. So we're getting some activity right now. We're getting some activity here for sure. Hey, Denise, hey, put it in the air, man. Or put it in the air, you know. Go full Joe Dirt. It's Deer Tay. I used to have a joke, man. I could never grow a beard when I was young. And so Carol would say that my beard would grow in all Joe Dirt like, and I would correct her and say it's Deer Tay. Great movie. All right, guys. We got about 40 minutes until the market opens. 40 minutes. GameStop almost to 30 here. Will GameStop break 30 today? Let's look at our poll results here. Again, tomorrow's CPI data comes out. We got 560 plus votes. 37% are bearish, 63% are bullish. It kind of shows you YouTube is a little bit more optimistic, I would say. YouTube is definitely more optimistic than Twitter. Twitter is more bearish. If you look at Twitter here, we did a poll this morning, and 63% are put options on Twitter regarding the CPI report. Only 37% are call options leading into the CPI report tomorrow. And so it kind of shows you the big differences between Twitter and YouTube here. YouTube, almost all bullish on YouTube. Optimism reigns on YouTube, which is good. Twitter, everybody's bearish on Twitter for whatever reason. Apple starting to pump back up. Neo still almost up to 20 here. Bounced right off of 20 and then rejected here. So Neo doing better. Micro E-mini rejecting at VWAP here. We got Apple up there, 159.20. Yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond popping back up here as well. There's GameStop at the top. There's Tesla at 301s. Here's BBBY up to 914. Starting to finally get a resurgence here in the market. So we'll see if these continue. Apple pumping up. E-mini starting to make moves as well. Yeah, Bed Bath is making a resurgence here. And again, let's see if it continues, man. Bed Bath will be super interesting if it does. AMC's been kind of on a resurgence as well. Ape too. So AMC was over 10 for a second and is now below that. So at 9.98. So right around $10. SPY still trying to go green. Slight green day. Not anything crazy. Kramer tweeted. We got to look at Kramer here. Let's see what Kramer said. All right, so Kramer's tweeting. We should always look at him. All right, guys. So Kramer said, I am sure many of, and this is all quoting from Jim Cramer on Twitter. He said, I am sure many of you believe in the dollar can go nothing but go up. Believe the dollar can do nothing but go up. But as someone who does business in Europe, I can tell you that the buy one, get $1 euro purchasing power is a little overdone. Here's something to ponder. We have always thought that there were relationships with the dollar, oil, and bonds that have been torn asunder. Could the inverted yield curve be a false tell like the rest of these? Question mark. I know Disney is out of favor, but stay tuned for our view on it. Lead story is Wall Street Journal this morning is about how the market is at risk from sliding earnings estimates. The market is at risk from bond market competition, which has been the driver. And that's all he's really saying. So we'll see what Kramer. Look at Bed Bath, guys. Bed Bath all the way up to 920s here. So Bed Bath starting to make a huge rip back up. All right, guys, we got about 30 minutes here, 30 minutes, team, before the market opens up here. Let's see if we get something favorable right now. Again, CPI tomorrow, so be ready. Oracle earnings this evening. So we're going to be covering Oracle this evening as well for their earnings report that we do every week. All right, guys. Apple at 159s here, man. Look at Bbby's just pump back up here, man. Bbby is just ramping up, guys. Just huge movement here for BOB or for Bed Bath and Beyond. How do you feel about Pixie? Ooh, Pixie penny stock last week that ran. I think it has some potential, but I also think that there's some risk there as well. I think the range is absolutely ridiculous for PIXY, but yeah, that's the only thing is like just a huge range for that one. Huge rip, huge range, huge momentum coming through for it. So, yeah, I'm going to watch it for sure at the opening bell, but I'm going to tread lightly and be careful. My adjusted cost is 1050. Hey, nice, Daniel. That's definitely a brag, something to brag about, bro. Congrats, dude. Great trade, man, for Tesla. Bbby up there big. GameStop making moves too. Still an Apple, small. Yeah, we're watching Tesla here also. There's Bed Bath on the move. Here's Apple. We're in Apple. Here's Tesla. We'll update you guys on what happens with Apple. Here's Tesla testing 300 right now. And Tesla's been making some moves. Bed Bath and Beyond finally pulling back some here. So Bbby finally dipping down some. All right, guys. Bed Bath at 917s, dipping down a little bit. We got the Micro E-mini at 4100. GameStop at 2950s. All right, guys. So yeah, micro E-mini at 4100s. Tesla still up there. Bed Bath pulling back. GameStop up there as well. We're still in Apple, and the market dipping down is probably not going to be great for our Apple position, but we're just kind of chilling, waiting right now. All right, we're at 4100s for the micro here. We're at GameStop at 2950s. Pixie, yeah, what do y'all think about crypto? I think people are too optimistic for CPI. Prices are definitely sticky. Hey, and it could be, man. We'll see if we get something favorable here. But yeah, it certainly is one of those things where people might be a little bit. I could see both sides here. Like if we look at the micro heading into this, I think that there could be an argument for being overbought. You know, if you look at it over the past couple days, we have been moving up. You know, for the past few days leading into this, and so I think with that there is a risk that we don't hold these gains and we end up rejecting here. Last time we had a positive reaction to CPI and the market flew. But again, after that, JP did the Jackson Symposium conference and kind of corrected the market back down some. And so I think the question here is, are we overbought heading into the CPI report? Let me ask people in the chat. We're going to do a poll. We'll end this current poll, bullish or bearish on tomorrow's CPI data. And then we'll ask people, are markets overbought heading into this week's CPI report on Tuesday? Yes or no? Let me know. Vote on the poll right now. We just did that poll. Are the markets overbought heading into this week's CPI report on Tuesday? Yes or no? Micro E-mini is at 4100s here. We're watching that. All right, micro at 4100s. I expect 75 basis point increase. Yeah, the FOMC meeting, honestly, is going to be some craziness for the market. That's even bigger reaction. What do you guys think is the bigger reaction? We did this poll. We got 24 votes already. 75% of people think, yes, the market is overbought heading into the CPI report tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see if we get something good. Yeah, bro, we watched Nate. I watched Nate beat up Tony. I felt kind of bad for Tony, though. I really did, man. Tony, he did a lot for the UFC, and, I felt kind of bad for him, bro. I really did. But hey, he's had a successful run. I think it's just time for him to retire, unfortunately, man. But yeah, guys, it's time. We got 23 minutes into the market opens. 23 minutes, guys. Let me know what you guys are watching. Let me know what you guys think. All right, guys. Micro E-mini at 4100s here. We got GameStop at 2950s here. We got Bed Bath at 908s. We got Tesla at 300s here. We're still in our Apple trade, and at least the market's starting to rebound some. We are still holding Apple. And we're doing okay in that. We got 20 shares. It's small. We're just kind of treading lightly until the opening bell in about 20 minutes so we can kind of take some more sizable positions once that happens. Answer to your pending question depends if CPI itself actually shots projections. Yeah, for sure. But do you think we're overbought outside of CPI? Like heading into tomorrow's CPI, do you think we're overbought beforehand anyway? You know, of course, the CPI report is going to trump anything else. But in that regard, do you think we're overbought leading into that? I guess is the real question here. All right, Micro E-mini at 4100s. 4100s. I don't know, man. Tony, his chin's gone. He's been a little chinny lately, bro. It's the only thing with Tony, man. His chin's been a little suspect, I guess is the kind way to put it. Yeah. Yeah, if I was Tony, that's what he needs to do. It's time, man. No, he doesn't need to prove anything else in that game, you know. All right, guys. So, yeah, Micro E-mini pumping up a little bit. There's Tesla. Again, we are in Apple right now. Yeah, we'll see. Honestly, it'll be fun here, guys. We got 20 minutes here, 20 minutes. Bullish or bearish, guys, let me know. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're going to be day trading live at the opening bell as we do here. And so if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Let's keep growing. Tony's just been a little chinny, man. A little bit chinny, you know. Tesla. Up to 301s here. So Tesla getting back over VWAP, back over that 200 moving average here. We're still in Apple right now, and Apple is slowly making us money. I'm trying to be patient with this and let it ride, but, you know, again, we're going to watch to see what the opening bell gives us today. Hey, thank you, Jim. BIAF. Isn't that a recent IPO? If we look at BIAF, it's at 440s right now. So I think that's a recent IPO, right? There's AMC up to 1001s. Here's Tesla. Here's the SPY itself. SPY at 408s here. So the SPY is very sitting pretty high up there relative to where it's been over the past couple months. We'll see if it continues, man. I'd love to see the SPY get up there and continue to hold. Here's the Q, so a little bit more tech-based. It's at 308.30s right now, 308.30s on the Q. Mean red tomorrow? I don't know. Green or red right now, guys? Is the market in green or red tomorrow? That's a good question. Green or red? INM skyrocketing here. We also have Pixie, crazy penny stock from last week. Yeah, look at INM. This is InMed Pharmaceuticals. If we look at this, they announced a $6 million private placement last Friday. And so that's kind of what this is. 6 million private placement at $8.68 a share. And they have flown from that. Just went absolutely crazy on this. The float size is about less than $1 million. It's about 700K. So tiny float for INM. Tiny float. And making big moves up to almost $15 a share now. So huge rip. ETH merged this week. Yeah, for sure. Ran. I thought it was Tuesday, but apparently it's Thursday. Red. So most people think the market's going to go red. Hey, we'll see. I hope not. INM at 15s here, guys. 15s. We're at 1507s for INM. Bed Bath at 907s. Yeah, CPI report will be super interesting. Bed Bath at 909s. Yeah, so we're watching the E-mini pump up as well here. Here's our Aapl trade. Still sitting in this small little trade right now. Maybe you're going to add some more. We'll just hold this one through the opening bell. We bought it in terms of value earlier, and so we'll see. We got 15 minutes. AMC pump it up. SPY still moving up at 408.60. So, here's the E-mini. It's up to 4100s here. 4100s on the E-mini. All right, guys. So micro E-mini pumping back up here. We got Aapl at 159s. 159s for Aapl. We got Bbby at 909s here. Yeah, the CPI could be really good. It could also be really bad here. I'm hoping it's good, of course. How is the SPY doing this morning? Market's very green. Very green. Dollar dropping. Markets are very, very green right now. Hey, what's up, Jeremy? Hey, all good, brother. Have a good day, man. I think we'll see a run up after opening and a sell off before the market closes because of CPI tomorrow. Certainly plausible. I hope it's not the case. I hope we get some bull action here, but nobody really knows. All right, guys, we got 14 minutes until the market opens, guys. 14 minutes. Again, vote on the poll right now. We asked people, do you think the market is overbought heading into this week's CPI report? Vote on that poll right now. So far, we got 61% think yes, 39% think no. And so, yeah, we'll see what we get. All right, guys. We also have, remember, guys, we also have the ETH merge coming out this week. That's going to impact chip makers more than you might realize here. So we have the ETH merge coming out. That's going to impact chips and chip stocks like NVIDIA, Intel. All right, guys. All right, guys. Micro at 4,100s here. 4,100s. How could it be overbought when we've had mostly sell-offs lately? Well, not in the last few days, man. If we look at the market over the last few days, here's the SPY. If you look at the SPY over the last 10 days here, you can see we've last 1, 2, 3, 4 days we've had bullish action here, and it's been big bullish action too. If we look at like a 20-day chart, we are a little bit oversold, I think, longer term, but short term heading into the CPI report, I think that's what we got to pay attention to and watch. And so again, that's the question. And again, you can disagree with that. If you disagree, vote that way. Say no, we're not oversold. Or say no, we're not overbought. Again, it is a subjective metric, and so let me know what you guys think. But yeah, here's the SPY at 408.50s here on the SPY, 408.50s. $408.65s on the SPY. So the market's holding that 200 moving average here, right around VWAP. Apple's still pushing up, mostly a sideways day. It's been a little bit slower in today's pre-market session, but it should be fun regardless here. Again, 10 minutes, guys, 10 minutes. Yeah, all good, JJ. All good, brother. SPY consolidating here, but we've had some sideways action right now. Tesla, we're looking at Tesla. There's Apple. There's Bed Bath at 910s. Here's Tesla. Tesla under the VWAP now, right over 300. Is at about 300.8. And again, we got 10 minutes, guys. We're going to trade a 30,120K buying power account at the opening bell as we normally do. And so stick around. And yeah, we'll see if we get some good action right now. DraftKings ramping up. Nice. Expectations for CPI are as follows. We can go over those. Give me 1 second. All right, so expectations for tomorrow's CPI are as follows. For the consumer price index, they're expecting minus 0.1%, minus 0.1% versus 0% last time. Core CPI, they're expecting 0.3% versus 0.3% last time. CPI year over year, or year on year, is 8% versus 8.5% last time. Core CPI year on year is 6% versus 5.9% last time. And so we're hoping to get into negative territory this reading for tomorrow at 8:30 for the basic CPI. We're looking at a negative reading. We want to see minus 0.1. If we come in at positive, the market will almost certainly tank here. And so that is certainly something to pay attention to. If we come in negative, or if we come in positive, the market is almost certainly going to tank. It's almost certainly going to tank. Again, we'll see, but that's kind of what people are expecting here. And yeah, who knows if we're going to get favorable activity or not. But yeah, if we come in lower than expected, the market is almost certainly going to tank. Or we come in higher than expected. If we come in positive when we expected a negative CPI reading, the market's going to drop almost certainly. Not 100%. Nothing is ever 100% in trading, but pretty likely that the market is going to tank if we come in at a positive reading for CPI, which is not what we want. We want a lower than expected CPI reading. And so we'll see what we get. But yeah, that's the big thing to understand. Just a question. DraftKings up this morning, so you expect it to go down after the opening bell, then go up. So red to green moves are some of my favorite strategies to get involved with. Very powerful day trading strategies if you can do them correctly, but not everybody can. And it's one of those things where some people can do them right and others just are not doing them successfully, you know. And so it's one of those things where if you buy it right at the high of the day break, especially in penny stocks, a lot of the time it's going to fail. But if you buy it after the rip, so like here's a good example of Apple right here. Here's a beautiful example of it, right? And so we have the downward move. Let me put this chart up on Apple. So if we look at this here, and we're looking at strategy specifically, if we look at this, we get this downward move, right? So we get the red action at the opening bell. You kind of want to see a cup and handle. So you want to see a break over previous highs. And instead of buying it right here, a lot of the time, if you buy it right there, it's just going to fake you out and come right back down. And you're just going to be sitting, on losses. But one of the better ways to do it is to wait for a dip to a previous high of the day here. I like to use this opening range high, which is right here. You know, and you can see if you look at where this thing actually pulled back to, it pulled back to right there, right? And so what I usually do is I buy this dip, or I wait for this dip to happen. I wait for a break over this level, and then I buy the small pullback afterwards and try to ride this bounce back up and then just kind of cut it as it starts to break highs again. That's my favorite strategy in day trading. Something I do very, very often in terms of day trading. And it's called the red to green move, cup and handle. You can call it a lot of different things. There's a lot of content on this strategy, not just by me, but from a lot of other people. But that's my favorite type of red to green move that is the most effective, in my opinion. Like that type of red to green move can be just incredibly powerful in terms of, activity, movement, and stuff like that. And so that's kind of what we're looking for in the market. And then the same thing kind of happens on the short side as well. And so sometimes we'll get like a big breakdown. We'll see if we can find this also. Yeah, here's another good example of it. Sometimes we'll get the opposite of that as well, right? So you get a green to red move. So you get an upward move. You look for a breakdown under the range, and then you short into these pops instead, right? You can kind of see it's the same looking strategy. This is just a short strategy that I would use in the futures market on like the E-mini or the micro E-mini. So again, you can see it moves up. We get this big downward move. I'm shorting into this pop to test these big indicators right here, the VWAP and the 200 moving average. That's going to give us a lot of resistance to attack, and then you just kind of short it, ride it down, and then, rinse and repeat if it works. You know what I mean? That's kind of what we get. We got 5 minutes, guys, 5 minutes. Tesla starting to move back up. We've got a lot of great content on that. So if you want to see more on that strategy, let me know. We do have a lot of content on that specific setup. GameStop dipping all the way down to 29s here, guys. We got 3 minutes here, guys. 3 minutes. What is my swing trading strategy? Give me a little bit. The opening bell is happening pretty soon, and so we'll cover the swing trading strategy at the open or after the opening bell. I'm gonna get ready to day trade, swing trade. I'm gonna be trading futures today at the open. So we're gonna be trading futures at the open. We're up nicely in our Apple trade, so we're gonna kind of scale a little bit out of that if we can. Take a little piece since the opening bell's happening in about 2.5 minutes. Just kind of capitalizing on that. And oh yeah, my bad. Sorry, Pawn. Yeah, my bad, bro. All good, dude. Here, I'll send you a message. Hold on. All right, so Apple pumping up big here. And look at Apple surge. You love to see that. Yeah, we're gonna cover into this here. All right, so we're out. Again, we're going to get ready to trade futures at the open. We got about a minute and a half left, guys. Minute and a half left. All right, later, Chrono. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Right back. All right, guys. Apple surging up here. We got less than a minute. We got 30 seconds left. 30 seconds. SPY up there to 408, roughly 408.80s here. We got AMC dipping down. We're going to get ready to trade the E-mini here. All right, guys. Here's the opening bell. Good luck, team. Let's make some money today, guys. Gonna put the micro E-mini up here. So, gonna get some started here. There's the opening bell. And so far, Apple dipping down right at the open. Tesla dipping down a little bit. We got GameStop up there. The E-mini and the SPY itself are both up slightly. We are opening up a little bit extended away from the volume weighted average price on both the micro and the SPY itself. And so we're going to look to see if we get a dip here after that. A lot of the time when we open up really extended from these indicators, we get a quick and sudden pullback to kind of bring it back to the mean and then maybe get another bounce back up. Apple starting to dip down here now. So Apple down to 159.40s, Tesla breaking over 301s. And then again, as we just expected here, the micro E-mini had this big upwick. I'm not going to say I told you guys so, but again, I've been trading for a long time now. There's the quick pullback here. So we'll see if these actually hold and what to expect on this front. But again, there's the big pullback here, starting to pick up some steam. You got to think of that in terms of exhaustion. You know, when a stock opens up really high over VWAP, a lot of the time needs a quick little pullback before it gets some momentum again. And, you know, we got that little pullback and now it's starting to pop back up. So there we go. There's the high breaking there. There's Tesla at 302. So Tesla's starting to make these moves here. Still a little bit too extended over VWAP in both of these for me to really get involved here for these. I got to wait for a pullback here. AMC popping up big. So AMC's making moves. Look at Tesla fly up at 302s right now for Tesla, 302s. All right, guys, Tesla up to 302s. E-mini all the way up to 411s here. And again, we're going to wait for a dip. Just kind of try to be patient here. All right, GameStop at 29.60s here, 29.60s. Tesla at 302.30s. Apple at 159.80s. Still waiting. Haven't really taken anything yet at the opening bell. Apple, SPY, E-mini are all a little bit too sideways for me right now. We're going to wait for some type of high or low range break here. E-mini's making a move up. It's at 411s, though. There we go. All right, so we got a nice trend confirmation here. Now we just need a dip to get involved with it yet. Nothing yet. Just waiting for a dip to get involved. Bed Bath & Beyond flying. Apple popped up. Yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond back up to 930s here. So huge run. Rivian. All right, guys. Micro E-mini, we're at 411s. GameStop, we're at 29s. Tesla, we're at 302s. Bbby, we're at 930s. No red candles yet for anything here. So again, got some big green moves heading into the open. We're still a little bit too extended for me on everything here for before I start to buy anything yet. Tesla moving up. Still watching Apple. Bed Bath finally pulling back some. AMC, GameStop making moves. You love to see that. I mean, I'm holding those still, so that's cool. NASDAQ ripping up. Nice. NEO still pushing up. So, hey. All right, guys. So, we're still waiting for a dip here. Again, we've had mostly bullish action so far. Not really. I think my headphones are dying. Not really any pullbacks yet to, I'm a dip buyer here, guys. So, when I day trade, I'm buying the dip. And we don't really have any dips to get involved with yet. And so, I think patience is really important in these type of moments. So, hold on one second, guys. Let me share my screen so you can hear the music again. Let me know. You should be able to hear the music now. Not any big enough pullbacks yet and anything. So, we got some big rips, but no big pullbacks yet. So we just got to chill right now. We're green on the day too. But we got to just wait for a pullback in the micro E-mini here. We're just going to wait for that dip. Pixie up there to 30s. Look at Apple break highs again. No red candles here. So a little bit oversold or a little bit overbought for me personally right now. I don't mind buying this dip. So we're in one contract in the micro. We'll take two if we can. Add one more here and that's it. And then we'll get out quickly if it does it, if it goes against this. We'll let 409 be our risk level. All right, got a big dip. Still a little bit too unknown here. And so we're going to get ready to cut this and then just rinse and repeat and wait. This dip is a little bit too sideways looking for me on the SPY. So that's a big dip. And we're not going to force anything super crazy into that. Big red candle here. Big red candle. All right, guys, so we did scalp the Q a little bit, but again, in this instance, we still kind of got to chill and wait. Apple's still looking very strong here. Tesla pulling back here, so it might be time to look for a dip. We scalped a little bit off the Q. And we might start to buy something here right now that we're holding some support. I don't want to see a breakdown under VWAP, though. That's not what I want to see here on the micro first. All right, so we're in two contracts again. We don't want to get stuck in a breakdown either, so we're going to cut this and wait. Choppy sideways action, but we'll short it if it sets up well enough. So again, if we can get a break on the SPY under VWAP and a continuation on the short side, then we'll attack it on the short side. GameStop still moving up really nicely here. Q starting to break down as well. So here's the Q, which we have been trading today as well. We made a little bit from this. Choppy sideways action, but we'll see if the market can break down under these levels here first. So if we can break down to 308.20s and then make a bounce up, we'll short that. But we have to wait for it. All right, so we're getting a little bounce up here. We bounced right up to the 200 moving average here. We get back over VWAP. That's the market telling us we're sideways. And so it's time to just chill and wait now. Not really forcing anything. Don't force anything too much in these choppy markets whenever the Q and the E-mini and the micro are just kind of going up and down. So just take your foot off the gas a little bit in that regard. That's the smart move. Yeah, I've been trading futures on TOS. Joel, what's up, man? Yeah. But yeah, we've been trading futures on TOS for the last few months, really. We got approved instantly. DraftKings. It's going to be green all day till CPI. I don't know, man. Right now, we're mostly just sideways. So I have to take my foot off the gas right now because it's just such a choppy market in this way. So it's like I'm not trying to push too heavy into this choppy market because, frankly, we don't know what the market's going to give us. Right now, there's no trend. And so if you look at the Q or you look at like the E-mini here, there's not really any trend. If you look at like a short-term trend, it's mostly sideways. So while it doesn't look terrible, it doesn't look great either. And I think I have to wait for like the Q or the SPY to break down underneath these trends to get into something a little bit more favorable. Like we start to move back under VWAP on the Q or the SPY, that's when we're really kind of talking here. If you look at the Q, we start to break underneath the VWAP and the SPY, that's when we're going to be a little bit more likely to start shorting. But up until that point, we're going to have to just kind of take our foot off the gas and wait for a confirmation and trend. Because right now, when the VWAP crosses straight through the Q, when the E-mini 200 moving average is crossing right through it, then it's mostly choppy sideways trend. We might move up to test highs. If we start moving up to test these highs up here, then we're getting a little bit better and we can maybe start to attack some long positions, specifically if we get like high breaks. But until then, we're choppy and neutral. And again, most traders' problems is that they're just pushing a little bit too hard in neutral markets. All right, there's the Q starting to test highs. Not bad. Tesla up to 303. So Tesla kind of dragging the equities market back up some. And so I wouldn't be surprised to see everything else start to follow it. Tesla just ripped up. Q starting to push up, breaking highs here. Looks good. All right, so we are scalping a little bit more from the micro here. Just took a little bit of profit on this. One contract left of the micro. There we go. Riding this pump up. Kind of getting our feet wet a little bit. There we go. Just took that off. We'll head to the regular E-mini too if the market starts to set up more favorably. AMC starting to test highs as well. All right, market's starting to test those highs. Tesla dipping down to 304s right now, 304s. Gonna wait for a little dip here, maybe start to attack this heavier here on this pullback. Take a few contracts here on this dip. Anticipating a potential bull run. There's two contracts. There we go. Got a little bit green here. Cut another one. All right, so we're starting to scalp out of this. We already took one partial fill. Gonna let these ride up. And again, I'm day trading the SPY right now in the futures market. And if you want to try that out, you can try out Top Step funds traders and futures, and there's no PDT rule, so you can day trade short as much as you want. Do exactly what I'm doing here. And I'm really looking at the SPY here. If you want to see what I'm really looking at, here's the SPY right now. And so I'm really playing off of this. And you can day trade essentially the SPY in the futures market with no PDT rule, instant settlement, shorting ability, all that good stuff. All right, we're going to go ahead and take another profit off. So we made about $25 back over the past 10 minutes. If you look at it, Top Step's giving you 35% off this month as well. So if you look pinned to the top of the chat, you can see Top Step. If you use the code Monday35, you'll get 35% off Top Step today alone. And Top Step funds traders, they're regulated by the CME. They fund thousands of traders a year. They pay out millions every year to their funded traders. So check them out. There's the link. Market's starting to pump back up. Tesla's starting to make moves here. And again, the other thing to understand about futures is that I watch regular stocks, right? But what I'm trading in the futures market is influenced by stocks, right? So if Tesla starts to break highs, Tesla is a major exchange listed stock, right? So it's going to influence the micro E-mini and the regular E-mini. So I can watch stocks and then trade the correlations from the micro E-mini or the regular E-mini with no PDT rule. It's one of the easiest ways to get around the PDT rule. And like I said, check out the link in the description if you for 35% off, you can use the code that's up there. Yeah, AMC's been ramping up. GameStop has been ramping up too. All right, so we're starting to get a little bit of a dip in the queue now. Queue dipping down some here. See if we get a bounce back up here. Market's been mostly in a bullish trend, mostly bullish. But waiting for a nice little dip to see if we get some continuation in the upward trend. Start test the top of those, the highs up here. See if we can start moving up there to test these highs. We are in the queue with 100 shares of the queue right now. 100 shares of the queue, not a small position. Let's see if we can take a little swing here. We're trying to see if we get a pop. There we go. See if we get a move back up here. Try to be patient with this position. It's not a small one. Oh man, I got to get it out of EXT. Trying to let it pick up some steam. There we go. All right, we're going to take half off there. Ride the rest up. Take another piece off there. Caught the bounce. Should have taken it in the micro E-mini really, but that's okay. Starting to move back up. Go ahead and get out there. All right, so not doing too shabby here in the future, trading futures and stocks. We'll look for the micro E-mini to pull back and buy that dip as well. All right, guys, so we still have this potential dip here. Still making moves here. We kind of wanted to buy the Q dip. Tesla still popping back up. All right, we're at 4100s, guys, for the micro E-mini. Q is up there as well. SPY absolutely rip it up here. AMC rip it up. Nicely green on the day. Got into a little bit of a back and forth with the E-mini, but we're still trading and just waiting for a dip here. We've had too many green candles in a row for me to really want to take any sizable position right here at these extended highs here. We need a dip first. We're not going to poke too hard at this right now. We need a little dip first. Q was up there to 310s almost here, guys. Look at the E-mini. So we had a little 1 minute pullback trade. GameStop ripping up. The whole equities market is just flying up today, guys. Just big movements here. We're going to buy this little dip in the Q. Maybe buy one contract here in the micro. Maybe add a little bit more on this big red candle here. 2 contracts in the micro. Slightly break even right now. Took a little piece off there. Maybe could have gotten a little bit more from that, but that's okay. We'll let the rest sit. There we go. Took that off. Still in the queue. Gonna patiently wait here. Yeah, Tesla flew up here. That's what's dragging the rest of the market up as well. All right, we're kind of green here in the queue. Which is just a broad market ETF, kind of like the E-mini. Man, AMC flying up. Try to be patient here. We might add a little bit more to this. Take a little piece off there and just kind of wait for another dip here. We did get a nice little bounce here. Market's flying up ahead of the CPI report data. AMC still making moves. Q finally dipping down a little bit here. Watching the SPY. Pixie didn't end up doing anything today. That was a lot of people were talking about that one. SPY is looking stronger than the Q here. So tech is kind of down, but the market itself is just ripping up. SPY looks like it's about to break highs again here. We'll wait. All right, market's starting to move back up here, guys. All right, Q starting to pop up again here. We got the micro E-mini at 4100s. Still breaking highs. Q breaking highs as well. Again, just a little bit too extended for me to want to day trade this right now. Just a little bit too extended. I don't want to push too heavy and just force something. What's the symbol? Trip? Yeah, man. I mean, it's not that I'm sleeping on anything. It's just not my wheelhouse, brother. It's not my style. And TRIP is up because the market's up today. That's the only reason. You know, Trip is just moving with markets, bro. SPY ripping up, Q ripping up, Trip is just following it up in sympathy. It's not like Trip individually is incredibly strong today. It's just moving up in sympathy with the broader market, with CPI coming out tomorrow is all this is. Neo jumping a little bit. I'm holding Neo. AMC breaking highs again here. Hey, glad I held it, man. Still waiting for a dip here. And remember, guys, Oracle earnings this evening. We do have Oracle earnings this evening. Neo's still ramping up here. And so that's honestly one of my better performing trades. Q and the SPY. Look, we're at these levels now where the market is just flying, but we're too extended short term for me to really want to get involved here. It's just too extended. I don't really give out recommendations, Mike. That's not what I do here. Everything we do here is free. I don't charge for anything. I don't claim to be an expert. I don't act like a guru. Everything I put out there is free, and I'm not giving out stock picks. I have no idea what anything's going to do. I'd rather not have that type of liability behind me, and good luck, brother. I hope they do. I hope you do well, man. I hope you make money, but I'm not giving out stock picks or recommendations. It's not what we do here. You know, we're just a resourcing community of traders. He ain't going to give a warning to pull out of AMC. Bro, I'm not going to say anything. Y'all make y'all's own decision. I have no idea what y'all should do. I have no idea what AMC is going to do. It's not like I'm over here pumping AMC either, though. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Q, SPY, Micro E-mini, all ramping up. Just kind of waiting here, guys. We're a little bit too extended for me to take anything. Right now, Tesla at the highs, Micro E-mini breaking highs at 4100s, Q breaking highs at 310s. So we're getting some big bull action here. It's just a little bit too extended for me to really capitalize on it right now. Everything's too extended on the upside. GameStop's still up there though. Yeah, Neo's ripping up. I'm watching Neo. I'm in Neo right now. So Neo's doing great. You know. So that's solid. We'll see if we get some continuations on that front. Micro E-mini breaking highs again here, man. We just haven't had a real pullback here. You know, there's a beautiful ramp up. And so if you're holding through this, that's amazing. But just haven't really gotten any big pullback for me to capitalize on yet. Oh, we're top 2. Hey, top 3. You know, depending on whose list you look at. It goes Warren Buffett, Bill Ackman, John from Beginner Trading. If that's not your top 3, man, you're just struggling in life, man. That's all I'm going to say. I would never pressure you to subscribe to the top 3 trader in the world, but if you don't, I'll hate you forever. Hit the subscribe button. Do it now. Micro E-mini flying up, Q flying up here. So again, just a little bit too extended for me. My foot's off the gas. I need a pullback here. I'm not gonna buy it when we've had so many green candles in a row. Short term, you know, too big. Like once we do get a pullback, it's probably going to be sizable, and I'm not trying to buy extended moves here. But the market is flying up. We do have CPI dropping tomorrow, and yeah, it'll be a fun week. It'll be a fun week. The symbol is /MES. /MES is the Micro E-mini symbol. And again, if you want to check out Top Step, check out the link right here. If you look at the top of your chat, you're going to see this link. You can try out Top Step. by using the code Monday35. Get 35% off Top Step using the link in that code. Top Step's a funded account program, so they give you a demo if you can hit the target while following their rules. They fund you between 50 up to over 100K, up to 150K with a 90% split, regulated by the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. They're kind of the gold standard of funded account program, who everybody else copies off of. And they've been around for over a decade, pay out millions every year to their funded traders. So if you want to try a funded account program, get some discounts, there's the link in the chat. Check them out. Yeah, I'm waiting for the pullback here. But again, we just haven't gotten a pullback, which is good, man. I love to see the market fly. I want to see the market do well, even if I'm not in it, All right, guys, market's still flying up. Over the last 20 minutes or so, since 9:40 market time, it's almost 10 a.m. market time. Since then, we've had, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're going to call it 20 candles. Over that period of time, we've had 3 red candles out of 20. 17 green candles out of 20 have been green here. And so, again, we're a little bit too extended for me, man. This is huge extension on the upside. And you just got to be really careful in this regard because, man, this is a big market. This is, a lot of activity going through here. So we just got to be smart. We got to be safe. And yeah, we'll see what we get. Also, guys, if you want to do me a favor, check out stonk.tech. Stonk.tech, super useful trading platform that's going to go live sometime this month. One of the really interesting things they're going to do is give you free dark pool and option flow access, saving you hundreds of dollars. Eventually, they're going to do zero commission trading as well. Just a really cool website for traders if you want to get involved with them. And they're going to go live. They are a sponsor of my video, but they've got a great team here. Their job is to protect and help retail traders. They're going to give you free tools. It's kind of like StockTwits, but with free tools to use. And so if you want to check out stonk.tech, again, I'm going to post this link. Great way to help support your boy here and support the channel. And again, I'll consider it a favor if you sign up and join. And, let me know what you guys think. It should go live sometime this month. There's the link. I'll also put the link in the description as well for us. All right, guys. All right, we got a little pullback in the Q, a little pullback in the micro E-mini. Hopefully this will give us something to look forward to because the market's just been slow, or the market's just been flying up. We haven't really had any dips or pullbacks. Neo took a big dip just now, but we haven't really had any entry levels to get involved with here. We haven't really had any pullback levels to take advantage of. So we're waiting. We're waiting here, but been kind of slow. We got a little bit of a dip now, but it's not quite enough for me to want to get involved with it yet on the micro and on the Q here. So, yeah, we're just kind of sitting back waiting. Hopefully we get some favorable activity right now, but just got to chill back and wait. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, my dog Rosie is here. Hey, baby girl, what you doing? Yeah. That's my girl. That's my baby girl. Yeah, I don't know about tomorrow, man. We'll see what tomorrow gives us. But for now, we're just going to sit back and wait. Hopefully we get some good activity. But yeah, I'm going to head out, guys. I don't see too much going on right now. And so I'm going to close the market down, and maybe we'll day trade a little bit later on. Have a good day, team. Listen, love you all. Stay safe in these markets. We'll be back today for the Oracle earnings, and then tomorrow, craziness for CPI. So craziness for CPI is tomorrow, guys. Y'all be ready for that. Good luck. Love you all. Stay safe in the market. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.